Hello, Internet.
Hi!
Hello.
Shit, we stream this?
Well.
Shit, fuck, people can see me?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Should I put my pants back on?
Why?
It's okay.
They're
Pants
not.
down. Pants downwards is always
Brilliant.
fine.
I'm in a hot tub right now.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on mine for delivery. When's it coming?
Soon, brother, soon. But let me tell you, when you get a chance to just sit in and soak them balls, oh.
Yep. So.
Have we banned Rob yet?
You never
next
banned
week.
me.
Next week. We're gonna ban him next week.
Never.
You said it every week, Kurt.
Hi, Internet. As you can tell, we're all a little crazy. It's Friday. We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, it's your usual player crew. We don't know who the DM is though. Who's this new guy?
Oh shit, yeah.
The shiny fresh
My
face.
name is
Urkel?
He's Crick, not Kirk.
Rick.
Crick.
Ay.
And he's very hospitable.
Look, I shaved off my beard. I didn't change my personality.
Really? Because every time I do something dramatic with my hair, I completely change my personality.
I mean, look, I'm almost 40 now.
Who am I?
So, asshole runs all the way through.
I mean, yeah, technically. Biologically speaking.
Yeah, got a lot of good arsehole.
What happened last week on this game?
Buttholes for everyone.
What
I
happened
quit.
last week on
I
this
quit,
stream?
yeah.
I got introduced.
Hell yeah.
And I regret my choices.
Hell no.
Hey,
After today's introduction.
welcome to the Tomb Crew. Yeah. So, last week we introduced Burrito. Stegosaurus was doing introductions and got interrupted because apparently he talks too slow. So then we introduced the new player, and y'all went and fought some gladiators again, and this time came out victorious. I think that's what happened last week. That's pretty much it.
Z is decidedly extremely rude,
Eh.
but she's working on it, you know? Character development, baby.
That's why I'm the face of the company.
Yeah. So Josh is here with us, but in an effort to try to minimize the impact on the temporary laptop, he's not turning on his video. Yes.
Guys, to be fair, you didn't want to fucking see my face anyway, so...
I'm pretty sure this is the face they
to
don't want to see.
say, I was about to say that Josh's Zoom picture's really sweet. I keep looking at it and just feeling like content. I'm like, oh, Josh's face.
That's actually a picture of me and Rob that Zoom has cropped.
Well, the internet can't see it
Poor
because I have artwork over it.
You can't crop me. I'm a bad bitch.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't crop me.
So, how's everyone doing today? I suppose is how I normally open this thing.
Doing sexy, Kirk. I'm doing sexy.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah.
It's
I see. Like I
Rob
keep meaning
opens
to
his
do
mouth.
this. I know Rob opens his mouth, and I'm just like, do
Things
I really
fall
want
in
to
it.
run
Things
this
fall
game?
out of it. Like we
I
can't
just
help
spilled
that.
coffee on myself.
You're welcome, burrito. A little gift from me to you.
I can't talk smack. It's just instant karma.
So, I mean, let's be honest. Like, we're not streaming next week. We're taking a week off. We would say that this is because I have an outstanding obligation that I have to do, but in reality, it's just because I need a break from Rob.
Who doesn't, right? But as a gift to you, dear chat, we're doing a 12-hour bonanza starting right now. Let's
Yep,
roll
nope.
some dice, baby.
Wait, hold on. Haven't technical. It's got cut the
I'm
stream.
fine. No issues my end. I'll run this show. Let's go, Kirk.
Oh fuck. Yeah. All right. Anybody got anything they want to say before we get into this game?
Yeah, last week I was a misery guts and wasn't feeling very cheerful, and this week I'm feeling much better because my housemate came back from abroad and I'm an extrovert, and so being around people makes me feel good. And so I'm feeling better now, which is cool. Let's see how long it lasts. Let's see if I stay peppy all game or if I roll 8 2s in a row and decide to nope out.
Well, Rob is also here, so it's
Hey, how's it going?
completely understandable if you crash.
I mean, Rob
We have a
is this
DP
show's
audience,
too.
so balances out, you know.
All right. Yeah, let's play some D&D because I don't know, if we don't play D&D soon, chances are I'm going to just be like, yeah, let's not.
Right, I can improvise on the spot. Let's go.
No.
You need a break, Kirk? I'll sort you out. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Yeah.
I can fill in the blank space.
I don't trust him.
Just add it to my tab.
Chat, please. Start subbing. I need money. I need a new computer and a holiday far, far away.
And the more money you pay Kirk, the more you see me on his channel.
You know what? Tell you what. If I can get 20 subs by the end of the show tonight, next Friday, I will let Rob stream on this channel. Whatever he wants.
Rob has an outstanding obligation next Friday, thank you very much, that I have pre-booked in.
Hey,
I can do both.
maybe he'll do both.
Innit? Look,
He'll get you taken down. Like, don't.
I've done so many shows. I've got this all at the same time. Fuck it, I'll blend them together. I don't care. Let's go. I got this. 20 subs.
Oh.
Can I gift 20 subs? Does that count?
If we can get 20 people in chat for you to gift subs too.
Right, that's it.
You don't
to
you actually
Facebook.
don't
Who do I
that
know?
many- You don't need that many people. Like, you don't need to watch this to the channel. It will just fucking give us subs to anybody that has watched. So it's a dangerous game to play, Kirk.
Nice. Okay. We're in Chult. Y'all have just stepped out of fucking whoever shrine. Wango? Nope.
Not Wongo. The cats.
Well, okay,
Shigambi.
Oh, I'm so excited to know more than the DM.
I just couldn't remember which shrine it was. Like when she said the cats, I'm like, yeah, Shigambi. Alright, cool. So, y'all have just stepped out of Shigambi Shrine. It is still fairly early day. You have time to explore. Y'all now have 3 puzzle cubes. Where would y'all like to go?
So,
Also, we're accepting sponsorships from anybody who wants us to sell our souls. Just FYI.
So we have explored the right-hand side of this city. The right-hand side, the eastern side. Fucking hell. The right-hand side.
Depends
Maybe-
what way you look, if it's right or not, though.
Yes.
Just got schooled by a cat.
The western side?
I did correct myself, but you do you, Bailo. And so perhaps we should go and explore the western edge a little more. And I am implying that we should slowly head over here, but do our thing where we like poke our heads in doorways all through this like plaza, because this plaza looks cool. Does that sound fun to everyone? Can we head over there?
Yeah, like I was thinking about going through that plaza into that shrine. I mean, the alternative is that we can cross over this log bridge and then go explore these shrines over here on the other side next to where the ring city is.
There is a bridge. Ooh.
So it's a bridge. It's a tree. Like,
It's a tree.
Should we have nap? I'm fond of nap.
taken a long rest. I've got all my hit points back, so.
Y'all then fought. Y'all haven't taken a long rest after the clearing the temple.
Or
Nope,
maybe I
nope,
just-
nope.
Maybe I just didn't take any
You just
damage.
didn't take any damage. It was just Baylor frontline facing.
You're welcome.
It is also fairly early, I'd imagine.
It is
Boss ass
fairly
bitch.
early. Yes, it is way too early to take a long rest.
You need a little rest, just perhaps a
A
short
cat nap?
one. A cat nap, perhaps.
Nah.
Sunfire, do you have catnap?
Do I have cat now?
The spell. Sorry, that is Prudence asking out of character. Do you have the spell catnap?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And
I
have
know
no
it's a bad spell.
cat.
That's a legit spell in this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuck is D&D?
It lets you have a short rest in like a minute or something. It just lets everybody have a napper bapper
Sounds
real
cooler.
quick.
God damn.
Uh,
Get
It's
one
this.
of those in real life, please.
It's
Sure.
literally.
Never bothered to learn it.
It's a short rest in 10, but yeah. I think it's an acquisitions incorporated spell.
Which would be why it's Sandfire doesn't have it.
Well, the egg is on my face yet again.
I would.
Rambled or poached?
Fried.
It's Friday,
With
y'all.
my big, hot,
Alright.
greasy
We're
head.
playing D&D.
Enjoy your chicken period.
Oh Lord. So we're heading west then.
That's
There
what
was
it
a-
is.
The militant vegan comes out. Ooh, bitch. Earthling
Spicy.
Ed over here, down.
I won't lie to you, I'm really hungry. That's probably why. Got some hanger going on, y'all.
A little ways up the
Right.
road where we came, there was a divergent to the other side and a passage through the trees. Possibly there's another temple back there.
Look, I know my shortcomings. I'm not very good with my sense of direction. I'm good at literally everything else. Literally everything else. So, one of you take the lead. That's fine by me.
I think what Prue was proposing OOC, whether I need was to go through this and check this out, rather than like subvert it and go round like the north of it. Which, in all fairness, sounds fun, and I kind of want to do that.
Honestly, I'm pretty easy because like the other side of the river sounds fun too.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to stick on this side of the map, I'd rather go through that little plaza though than not.
Okay, can I just to speed this up a bit? The only bit on this side of the river y'all haven't covered really is this area over here to the west of where you are now, and the area down further down into the west, which Anete and Ilhak have both told y'all is the actual entrance to Omu.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
let's.
If y'all are wanting to clear things, then that would be where to go before y'all cross the river.
Yeah, let's hang west. That sounds fun.
Whilst I'm entirely for, clearing up the area from our messes, maybe not right now.
Alright. Short rest through the square to the shrine. That'll-
Ugh, I mean, fine, I will rest. But there's so much to learn and explore and do.
Look at him, Sadie.
He's a big boy, he can handle it.
My brother who's just like covered. He's pink. Like, just be like, look at him.
I like that in character Baylor is doing this. Like, not listening.
How many hit points is
having a
Baylor
little-
missing anyway?
Only
Shouldn't
10.
be that.
Yeah, scrub. You don't need
I
a
will
short
actually happily take a short rest, gang, because I have a few things that reset on a short rest, so that's fine.
You're in fire,
I was just enjoying the RP. I was getting lost in the source.
Sauce.
Okay, so short rest then. That is the plan, yes?
Yeah.
Cool. Somebody roll a d20.
Neve, do it, yeah.
I was debating a tiny hut.
Oh.
I'm not. It's fine.
Cool. All right, you complete a short rest.
Fuck yeah.
So if you want to re-roll, if you want to roll hit dice or whatever, do that now. Recover any spells or features that you recover on a short rest. And then we're going to head west. So my question for y'all is: are you going to head straight west and climb the 5-foot road, or are you going to go back to the steps the way you came in? You can re-roll that.
I just say steps and back down, gang. If you'd be so inclined.
I don't really give a shit, by the way.
Cool. Samfire's only got little legs. The rest of us could easily hoist ourselves
Shut up.
up.
You know I'm sensitive about them.
Sorry.
Don't worry, Sandfire. One day you will grow up big and strong, like
Brother.
me.
Brother, she's a halfling.
Oh.
Okay. Good. Good
How
hustle.
long have you guys been traveling together that he hasn't noticed that yet?
Thought she was a child.
No. You're still talking.
Sandfire, I am sorry.
It's okay, Baylor. I know you're not always. Not everything you bet is very quick.
Da. This is
And then I'm just
awkward.
going to walk off towards the.
This is very awkward, brother.
You will. Is as Sensei say, look before you leap, huh?
Da. I should remember more of these stitch. And like Baylor then just sort of like walks off and mumbles away, talking to himself.
I found that way
He's
funnier
really
than I
having a
should've.
day.
Everyone's roasting him. He's the only one that got smacked about by the clay things.
That was fully the plan.
I just feel that sometimes you don't appreciate him. That's all. I just,
Right. So, after you complete your short rest and take the stairs for
On the walk over, may I just ask, lovely Ilhak, more about like how she came to be here? Because she rocked up, she was ruffled, she was like, "Kiss a bow. We don't know the juice. Z wants the juice.
the juice worth the squeeze.
The details. I mean, obviously,
Juice gotta be worth
insofar
that squeeze,
as
though.
two people that have known each other for, 10 hours would be willing to share that information with one another.
Ilhak looks a little flustered.
Sorry, I know I'm very direct. It's a strength and a weakness.
Sure, it gets you where you need to be, I'm certain. But
I'm not dead yet.
I had a failed landing due to some unfriendly other flying creatures, and
The gargoyles.
Yes.
Hmm.
Whilst I was flying over with a group of mine just to keep an eye on the area, we were kind of caught out, and I ended up falling out of the sky and crash landing, which is not pleasant. The recovery time was a little bit too long for me to catch up with my group immediately, so I assume they've gone back, but I was hoping perhaps that they would eventually return, but I've been here for a little while now, and I have come to recognize that perhaps I need to make my own way back out.
Well, with meatheads like Baylor and spell slingers as skilled as Sandfire, I'm sure you'll stay safe with us.
But does someone have meat?
See?
Who has meat?
There
Brother,
is
do you have meat?
Yeah, I'm like half munching a ration. I like break half of it off and like give it to my brother.
Also,
there is a look of almost despair on her face. It's like, how long have you managed to stay together as a band?
Oh, it's been about 6 weeks, 10 days, I guess, because we're in the Forgotten Realms. It's been about 10 days now. Right, 6 weeks feels about the amount of time we've all been hanging out. Do you think, gang?
I don't know how long it takes to get from Portney and Zaru down here.
it takes over a month to get from Port Nyanzaru down the river if you have no difficulties.
So 10 days is 2 months. So
Yeah.
It's not too bad. So yeah, we all fill our little roles.
There is a kind of looking over the group and going, yes, I can tell. That sounds like a long time to be, well, hanging out together as you are.
I don't know too.
It is
Too much.
nice to travel and find good people to travel with, huh? We are friends.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah,
He
it's
gives
the
you a really
cheesiest,
eager one
like-
back, clearly not realizing like the sarcasm. He's like, yes.
All right.
Okay. So,
Trundle.
going to go explore this squared off section, yes? So, you approach, and the walls around this compound are in slightly better condition than most of the other walls that you've seen. And as you've gotten closer, you notice that smoke drifts lazily from inside of its walls. As you make your way around, the gate lies in splinters and scorch marks deface the buildings. Near the center of the compound is a plaza littered with charred human corpses. One of the corpses is being torn apart by a pack of wild dogs.
Brother. The Nemesis.
Yeah, just for clarification, Kirk, they're actual dogs, not nudgy pygmy dogs.
They're actual dogs.
How many were there, sorry?
What do we do?
Perhaps
might-
we go around.
They might
I don't
chase
like
us.
them either.
I look at Baylor and say, but cats chase birds. If you've got a modicum of self-control, maybe the dogs won't chase you. But also, given that corpse, you might not be so safe.
I've not chased you.
Exactly.
They say curiosity killed the cat, but I must admit I am intrigued.
Okay, brother, I back you.
I can try and get rid of them without fighting them.
How would you do that, half person?
I can make them think that there's something there that isn't.
Like what? What?
Like the King of Feathers.
Ah,
Would my passive perception glean any detail about kind of like how fresh some of this stuff is, like the fires and stuff? Or would you allow me to make an active perception roll? You know, does it look like the fires are dying out?
So, I will say they look to be more than a day old. I will also say, like, the dogs are chewing on a thing. Like, y'all can get around the dogs. They're not stopping you from getting in here. Like, you're in the compound. They're kind of... If you see, like, there's this big kind of open area in the center. That's kind of where the dogs are. Y'all came in through the gate over here. So, like, you can get around them. But there's like water streak marks through like the soot and everything that's on the walls, so it's definitely more than a day old, but you don't know exactly how long.
Is the source of the fire apparent? Like, are there little tubes in the walls that would perhaps point towards a source of it?
I will let Arcana checks or investigation checks.
Never lucky with my investigation checks, I tell you. Never fucking lucky.
All right. Is that everyone that wants to roll?
I'm trying to. It's not. There we go.
Aelor's just got his eyes fixed on these dogs.
I still
And
have a roll
Z just
from you.
has her eyes fixed
Still
on
hasn't
the
looked
burned
at me.
up people.
Oh, sorry, Kurt. Did you say you still want to roll from me?
No, I
Oh, okay.
still haven't gotten it. Ilhax. Okay. Yeah. So, none of you like. There's just so much carnage, and there's stuff everywhere, and then there's the wild dogs chewing on these charred corpses. There's about 30 corpses, roughly, in this compound. But Z has looked around, and she's used to going into ruins and things of that nature and trying to assemble based on old information what occurred in an area. And she realizes that there's symmetry to a lot of these burn marks, and she can make a natural assumption that the scorch marks are from several fireballs, along with maybe some torches and all that periodically. But mostly, this was a battle with some kind of magic user.
It is not a trap, Ilhak. It was a fight. And a pretty brutal one at that. Keep your eyes peeled for spellcasters.
I'd like to also point out that this is the first time we have seen bodies.
Mm-hmm.
What are the bodies wearing? Are they? Is there even like a scrap of a vestment left? Do they have Aarakocra skulls? Maybe.
Do you want to go investigate?
Can I fly over and investigate that way? Is there enough headspace there to do that?
You can fly if you'd like.
I may end up being a toasty chicken, but I am going to do some investigating.
All right. So as you fly over, they don't appear to be Aarakocra in nature. They are humanoid bodies. What you will see as you fly up and start to fly around looking at the carnage is that there is a glaive thrust into the remains of a burned out pyre. If you want to go land closer to it, I'll give you the rest of the description, but from the air, that's all you're going to get. I can say that on the wall nearby, there's a symbol dabbed into the ash, which resembles a snake curled in a spiral with a circle in its jaws.
Can I point that out to Zadie? Because I'm hoping that she's going to have more of an idea as to what that symbol might mean. The glaive so far seems like a glaive inside a pyre around burned bodies doesn't really seem immediately safe, so I'm going to land back with the group
Seems a
and
bit
point out its existence, but not immediately approach.
All right, so
Can I do a history check?
Nope.
See if I recognize something. Oh.
you can do a religion check.
Ooh.
I would also like to do a religion check.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm proficient.
Sure, I can help.
If you say you're going to help, I'll do mine with advantage, I guess.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, no, I also rolled. Okay.
Oh, well.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. So, Sandfire, Ilhak. This is a symbol of Dindar, the Night Serpent. You will both know that the symbol is basically Dindar the Night Serpent devouring the world, which is kind of Dindar's thing. The followers of Dindar want to return Dindar to the world so that he can eat the world and end life. Because
definitely cool.
they basically
So
believe
they
that life is a
decided to-
nightmare and they want to wake from it.
So they decided to barbecue some part of it for him first.
So I'm going to assume that y'all sneak around the dogs. Let's roll some stealth checks.
Okay.
Wow, I mean, with the way that I'm rolling, I'm sure my plus 11 is really going to help.
Did that roll?
14, baby.
Didn't roll.
Don't worry, everyone. Z's back with the less than 5s on every roll. It wasn't going to take long.
All right, that's plenty fine enough. Y'all don't make any aggressive actions to the dog. They're easy enough to skirt around. Y'all aren't trying to take the charred corpse that they're munching on away from them. They don't really care that you're there. So you get closer to this pyre, and the glaive is stuck into this pyre, which has started to die out a bit. But there are charred snake skulls and blackened inhuman vertebrae lashed to the spear. Kind of making that there's very heavily snake symbology involved. So Ilhak, you can only assume that these are some of the Yonti that have been hunting through here, and that there were probably humans that they attacked, and a fight broke out between them.
Yeah. You said the pyre is dying out. How long has the pyre been up? And also, can I detect magic on the glaive?
So you can detect magic on the glaive. If you want to figure out how long the pyre has been burning, I will need a nature check.
I am
And
not
that applies to
fantastic
anybody.
at that. So, I would much rather support someone else than try to do it on my own because I am garbage at nature.
I have a plus 0 to nature, so I will say no thank you.
Okay.
I might
I
have the
have-
highest nature in the party. I don't know. I've got +4, so.
I will give you advantage then instead of trying to roll it on my own.
Hey, it's an artifact. I get to look at it. I'm having a good time. 16.
So this pyre is several days old based on the run of the ash and everything that's leaked out about it. You can't pinpoint exactly how old it is, but it's definitely more than 3 days old, or roughly 3 days old.
More than 3 days old.
What is everyone else doing during this time? Are y'all looking around, searching for things, or?
I'm, especially while people's like guards are down as they're looking at fires and glaives and stuff, I'm head on a swivel. It's like, this seems a good place for an ambush, and I think Arlen's a little bit paranoid.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere that Artem isn't looking, Baylor will be looking to do the same, basically.
Okay. How about you both give me perception rolls?
16?
Nice. Artem, as you're looking around, like you're trying to keep an eye out for anything that might ambush your friends here. And while they're doing their investigation, you notice a section of crumbled wall. And you have to stop and listen in for a moment. and you're sure your ears are playing tricks on you. But then you listen again, and you try to filter out all the other noise that's going on, and you're sure you can hear ever so faintly,
Coming from
What was that, Josh? I couldn't hear you.
Josh?
I think he asked where from, but
From, we'll say, back here in this corner. We'll say like the pyres with the thing on the wall is down over here in this area. And there's a section of broken wall over up in the area just to the north of it a bit. Probably about 25, 30 feet away.
about there-ish.
Where that pink mark is, Neve.
Huh?
Where that pink mark is.
I think so.
Yeah.
I just was making it a bit clearer.
Right.
Don't know.
Can you throw something in chat, Josh, if you can hear us?
I'm seeing a little green light underneath his thing, so I think he's trying to talk and it's just not being picked up.
I'm going to assume you're going to investigate. All right, going to get Baylor's attention. Tell him to keep an eye out. Stealth and head out. All right, roll the stealth check for me. All right, you are relatively sure that you are safe from prying eyes. You're going to go try to locate the source of this sound then. All right, cool. It doesn't take much once you've kind of locked onto it. Under a section of wall, you there's scorch marks and stuff around the wall, and it looks like there was a fiery blast. But underneath this section of wall, you notice this man, kind of older gentleman, stuck under a section of the wall, and he's just trying to call out to the group for help. He has, well, I'm pretty sure I actually have a handout. You see this scrawny little gentleman stuck under the wall.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, we can
Oh.
hear you.
I think my microphone, like my cable became dislodged. Right, so, if you're hearing me again,
Mm-hmm.
once I've spotted him, I assume he's not seen me because of my stealth. I will run back to the group as fast as I can. Like,
Okay. That's hard. Not hard. They're not far.
grab, like, just be like, there is somebody trapped under the wall. There is a survivor. Come. And I will like grab Sunfire by the hand and just like pull her along.
Okay. When I get to man,
Mm-hmm.
is it like? Do you say like has the wall collapsed on him? Did you say?
Yes. So it looks like there was an explosion that blew the wall in, and the wall is currently on top of him.
We need to get the wall off him, I think, and then we can lift this together. And I'm going to give Artem Bardic.
Okay. I mean, you probably want to give it to my brother, not me. Honestly, he'll have a much easier job digging him out than I will.
I can give it Baylor instead.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay.
I have a +3 to athletics, but he'll have like a +7 or something. So
Baylor, lift time, please.
And that table.
Okay,
Baylor comes running over.
and you've got an extra. You've got Bardic for the next 10 minutes, so if you don't use it now.
Me and Ilhak turn around. Where the fuck's everybody gone? Cool snake thing though.
The child ran off with the cat.
Did the detect magic on the glaive do anything, by the way?
Nope.
No, that's sad. Well, possibly good, better than having an evil glaive there.
So Baylor's going to go up to this. What's the under? Is it a rock or is it a pillar?
It's a section of wall. Like one of the walls of the building here is
Cool.
blown out on top of it.
Okay. So I'm going to grab a side of that wall.
Mm-hmm.
And Baylor's going to squat real low, and he's going to grab that wall, and he's basically going to deadlift with it, and lift it up, flip it over, and just once he's stood up, just chuck it over, almost like he's sort of going to do like an Olympic sort of lift. But
All right.
Neve, can we say that your bardic inspiration is you just like telling him he's got great form and like spotting him like it's the gym?
Come on,
Yes,
Baylor.
please.
You can actually roll
Yes,
this with that
please.
advantage.
Just hyping him up.
that's a 13. But with Bardic, I'll put a D4 on that, can't I? Is that
D8.
how it works?
D8.
D8. Damn. Okay, right. I'm gonna add that to it if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well. Oh,
Yes!
Nice. Bringing you to 21.
21.
So yes, very inspired, and you love having an audience, as has been evident throughout the entirety of your time playing Baylor.
I'll start playing my drum in like a rhythm tempo. Dun, dun.
Hell yeah!
Building them up.
I somehow find some chalk.
Yes.
Chalk on my hands.
Yeah, I mean, between the ash and the crumbled stone, I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can toss up there, get some grit. Yeah.
Muscles are rippling.
Just use the human ashes, it's fine.
Did a few squats on my own just to warm up.
Anyway,
It's a weird, scary ritual happened over here. Now they're doing their own over there. And it's like,
us two and Annette are just like.
Paint the portrait. It lasts longer.
so you managed to lift this wall off of him.
Hell yeah.
And Artem, I'm sure, like pulls him out to safety.
yeah.
And y'all pull him out, and he's like,
I'd like to. I know that this won't matter, Kirk, but I will take care because I know, like, like the thing that you're not meant to do when people have had things like falls and stuff is move them in case they have spinal injuries. So I will try and do it quite like gently. I won't like rag him around.
yeah.
I'll give Artem a hand, and whilst I'm doing it, I'll cast second level Cure Wounds and give him 16 health.
Okay. So that's cool. All right. Nothing changes about him. He is like making motions for water.
I'll take my water skin off and give him some.
And he will drink and then breathe.
And then I'll
drink.
I'll go and rummage. Yeah, and then I'll go rummage and break like a little bit of like bread off of a ration or something and give him, a bit of hardtack or whatever.
Yeah. So I will say, like while all this is happening, like those who were investigating the pyre, you can notice that they're over there and that there's another body there. Whether or not it's alive, if you walk over, you'll be able to tell it's alive. But the person is drinking. They are covered in soot, ash, rock dust. They look in a bad way. And they're obviously like struggling to speak. But after a while, he will utter out his thanks. And we'll let you know that his name is Orvex or Kramus. And I will put that into the chat for y'all, because I know y'all like spellings. And he will more or less let you know that his group was attacked and he's been stuck under this wall for 3 days. And basically it's not that he has injuries as much as mechanically he has points of exhaustion from starvation. But he will thank you for helping rescue him.
Just sort of see if I can pry him with some information, like what happened, what was this group doing here? Because it was like, this place is obviously like the Forbidden City.
Exactly. What is your fucking business in Omu, my guy?
Exactly. That kind.
Can I look at them and go, but you're also here?
We are archaeological professionals.
Just
yes,
trying to get,
and that is definitely why you were. Okay, it's
just trying to get like just trying to get a beat on him. Like, is he like a member of like the Flaming Fist trying to set up an outpost? Is he another archaeologist? Is he just some random Chultan dude that thought Omu was a good idea?
So,
is he about to set us all
on
on fire?
You were going to say something, Neve?
I was just joking. I take the business cards out and just like cross out event and just change it just to make sure it actually says the right thing. It just says plunderers on it. I knew I shouldn't have got these
There is a
printed.
very, very pointed look from Ilhak, like, this is why they didn't let you into the city, guys.
I got a passive of 90 and I'm just like, Zadie did not approve those, no?
She wrote them.
Zadie with her 5 wisdom is just oblivious, just waiting for this guy to respond. While you're dragging my name through the dirt, Sandfire, you fuck.
So obviously it's going to take a while to get any kind of information from him because the guy hasn't drank or eaten in days. So he's trying to re-moisten his vocal cords and everything else.
You know what I can do though? I'm gonna immediately go in his mind with detect thoughts, with my Helm of Telepathy and be like, it's okay if you cannot talk with your mouth, you can talk to me.
So it's not that he's not trying to talk. He is trying to talk. So the Helm of Telepathy, first off, you get surface thoughts.
Yep.
That's a given. That doesn't require a will save. Mm-hmm. Surface thoughts are... thank God I'm alive. So glad I'm not under the rubble anymore. Water. Oh my God. Water. Food. So hungry. So weak. Those are surface thoughts. So if you want to push the Helm of Telepathy, I believe it's a will save he has to make.
No, I'm not pushing it. The reason I'm using Helm of Telepathy is as soon as you detect thoughts on someone, so long as you maintain concentration on detect thoughts, you can talk as bonus actions telepathically. So I'm just trying to save his vocal cords from being
Can
cracked.
he respond to you telepathically?
Yes, he actually can. I will display the item just in case you want to. Don't.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You have to use the Detect Thought spell from the Helm of Telepathy, which is a wisdom save.
Oh, so I do have to go deeper into his mind.
You only get surface thoughts for free.
Okay, I will warn him. I'll be like, I'm using this, and I tap the weird brass and brain-looking thing on my head, so that you don't have to use these. It does mean I will read your thoughts. I will keep them private, I promise, if you let me. And I'm basically consensually offering this, and if he doesn't want to fail the save, I won't push deeper. I'm not that rude.
It's this look of shock on Ilhak's face, like, you've got what now?
Yeah, I think he would decline your offer because he's a person and privacy is a thing for him.
And it seems very invasive and
Yeah.
kind of creepy.
He will kind of mutter out that
Okay, fine.
he worked for the Red Wizards because they paid well. He was a scribe and a translator. He will let you know that he was hired because they wanted to explore and unlock the secrets of Omu. He says if you give him some time to recover, like, he'll provide you with the information he has. But for the most part, like, he was there just for the coin.
Now, he was crushed and assumedly part of this whole fire debacle. How did he not actually get crushed, or did Neve fix him?
So it's not that he was crushed as much as he was trapped under rubble. Like, a section of the wall fell. You know, like, so
Yeah.
you know how, like, air pockets, like, people, it happens to people all the time when you have, like, buildings collapse and stuff. He basically got stuck under a pile of rubble and has just been basically starving for days.
So he was more pinned than actually, like,
Yeah.
hurt to the extent where he couldn't move. Okay. Okay, I was perhaps overthinking that one.
I incited him just to check that he was just saying he was in it for the money and he just
Sure.
just not a red wizard.
Sure.
He's a trustworthy guy.
I mean, it's questionable. Your paranoia is going to lead you towards...
Yeah, like, did Inete ever tell us about like the Furbolgs and the Red Wizards? I know she said that she was looking for a friend, but did she tell us what her friends were doing?
Well, she said she was hunting Red Wizards.
In which case, then, if I've heard that aloud, I will say to Zaidi in Undercommon, just kind of gently, like, I think maybe that helmet might do us some good here, given what Annette said about Red Wizards.
I don't know. I trust him. But I have never been a wise woman. It is true.
I say more for Zaidi's sake, Annette's sake.
Okay, I guess I'm. You know, he will know when I've done this, right? You know that.
No, I do not know how your item works.
Ah, he will know when I've done this. So we either do this and make an enemy, or you take him at face value. Your choice.
Okay, we'll take him at face value for now.
Okay. I clap you on the shoulder. It's very fluffy. How nice. Pet, pet.
What happened to the Red Wizards? Were they the party that are now scorch marks on that wall?
Yuanti attacked us in the night.
Yanti, big snake people, yeah? Yeah. Shit.
Not all of them look very sneakish, though. There are many types.
It's a bit racist to call them all snake people, I know, but... Yeah.
Where did they come from?
Their mothers, Sadie.
Piss off.
They
Big eggs. Really big eggs.
I don't
Double
know.
piss off.
They came into the camp during the night.
Fuck off, massive X.
It's all over Z space.
Like Like, they might have been like, oh, they came up from a manhole in the floor. That's why I was asking, guys.
Exercise of a wardrobe.
Right. I'm gone. I'm leaving.
I'm muting myself.
I quit. Well,
Did you see where did they leave? Like the way they came in, or?
I was stuck on the wall.
You could have
Do
seen
you have more food?
Yeah, I'll give him. Like, yeah, I think I'm probably wise enough to know that you're not meant to feed starving people too quickly, otherwise they develop problems because their stomach is shrunken a little. So I will give him like some ration or whatever. Like, I know, yeah, I mean, I've got like a bunch on me.
So the thing is, this
I'll
guy
give him
has
a ration.
many levels of exhaustion, right? So he's not really in a state for a full-on interrogation within an hour. Like, if you want to get more out of him, really, you're going to need to give him time to rest and recover. He answers what questions you can, but you can tell, like, it's very taxing on him.
Could we make a litter and get him to one of the smaller buildings? Do you think, guys?
I mean, we could leave him to rest while we go and explore temple, maybe, and come back here later. Kill two birds with one stone, if you'll pardon the turn of phrasing.
I think that is the best solution, that we do leave him and then we go explore a possible temple. I just don't feel comfortable leaving here next to them, like pointing at the dogs, or
Well,
a very big fire.
he's not going very far. I think maybe we move him into building, and that's about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Are y'all saying this within his hearing?
I mean, probably on.
We're talking about getting to safety, so.
So he will say puzzle cubes.
Interesting.
The Red Wizards have two. The shrine just there. They cleared yesterday.
That one, I'm assuming. I'm wrong tool. That one, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
So your employers left you pinned.
I mean, it was chaos.
Where was this second temple, roughly?
The island in the lava.
Well, that saves us a trip.
we
Let's
can
get-
find
How
these
did-
red wizards. It
How
saves
did
us a
they-
trip.
How did they get to the island in the lava? It is isolated.
You don't know much about Red Wizards, do you?
No.
They are powerful mages. They cast fly.
They ride the lava whale.
Well, we've got someone that can cast fly at will right here. Slap on the back for our feathered friend.
Maybe they also cast up something to protect them from the damned heat. I wouldn't really fancy dropping into a pool of lava. But you say they got the cube. They have plundered what they needed and left.
Yes.
Ilhak is also developing a damn accent.
Z, I know I've been chatty, but she's been body languagely subdued, and at the sound of like, because people burned to a crisp ain't cool. And then like at the idea that there is now competition for these cubes, she's like, there's like a glitter in her eye. She's like, I guess we have to find these wizards and take what is take what is historically appropriate to do so.
Good phrasing.
Well, do the wizards even have them still? Did the auntie not take them, maybe?
I don't know. Some of the group left. There are still wizards and mercenaries. We were a large party. I don't know who has what or where.
You weren't traveling with a man named Hugo by any chance?
Yes.
Fuck!
I told you.
No. Oh, you.
We
Oh.
found him in the city, and the wizards decided to employ him. Though I'm not sure how much longer they'll keep him. He's less than productive.
Yes.
He's a bit of a
yes.
dick, isn't he?
He's arrogant.
There's nothing wrong with being self-confident. It is more that he is more a smash and grab kind of guy that I'm sure doesn't bode well with their plans.
It hasn't provided results.
Yes, well, you've had the pleasure of meeting my delightful ex-husband, and I apologize profusely
I'm sorry for
on
you.
his behalf. Well, we had many happy years together.
An amicable parting, yes.
So, where should we head then? There is no cube here, there is no cube in the middle. Across the water? Down towards the stairs?
I have some thoughts, but I need at least a day to rest and recover strength and more water.
Let's get you
I'm
in
happy to
shelter.
provide you with shelter and provision. Whether we can tarry a day
No,
with...
if other people are after the cubes, we have to go after the cubes. I'm sorry, we will have to leave you here. We'll leave you with food. We'll leave you with fire. But we gotta go.
I had the feeling that would be what you said.
Very well. Food and water. Thank you for freeing me.
Oh, wait! Inete, do you want to... Furbolgs? Maybe he's seen the Furbolgs? I really don't want to force Kirk.
Furbolgs.
I don't want to force Kirk to talk to himself, but I also don't want to speak on behalf of Inete.
Inete's-
I'm gonna have to
Inete-
make Kirk talk to himself.
Anete says, I will stay with him, and I wish you all safe travels. I will see that he is taken care of.
And I just see if NSA means take care of or take care of.
She means take care of in the she's a cleric.
Okay.
He's not a red wizard.
Look at how much he
She
hated them.
will let you know that he's not a red wizard because he doesn't have the tattoos on his face and he doesn't have his head shaved.
Now we have a look around. If there was a group of any significant size, including a himbo that may not have the instinct to immediately cover his own tracks, how much is there left after the rainfall?
There's a fuck ton of activity around here. Tracking any one group would be difficult.
Well, we
So
know
that
two
it
directions where they
probably
would have
also be-
cleared.
I would say it'd also be fairly difficult for if that group is kind of the size that I think it is, probably like, you know, anywhere between like 8 and 12 people by the sound of it, like wizards, archaeology, like whoever Hugo was traveling with, presumably he didn't come on his own, plus mercenaries. Like you're looking at least like 10 to 12 people. I don't think that they'll be able to cover their tracks well enough for us to not find them if we have an inkling of where they're headed. Which is just getting an inkling for where they're
Can
going.
I ask the gentleman, and I'm very sorry because he's very exhausted and I'm sure he would like to just recover right now and is sick and tired of our questions, but when did they arrive in the Forbidden City?
Mm, 8 days ago.
So they've been here longer than us then, haven't they, I think?
Was there a group of Aarakocras looking over the area at the time? I don't know how frequently you would like them to cycle over the city.
So the thing, like, so generally the Aarakocra from Kirsabal send out like little small groups just to fly over, and usually they keep a fair distance. When your group came in, they noticed something like a bit odd, and they flew a little too low, and that caused the gargoyles that perch on the walls to swarm up and attack your group.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, there's almost always Aarakocra near Omu.
But no one that would have gossiped about it 8 days ago. Or maybe
That's probably the day
subtle.
when you came to the city and fell in.
Crashed.
Yeah.
It was me. I noticed something. Just couldn't identify what it was before I got smacked.
Wait. There was a question. It's gone. Ignore me, everyone. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Right. OOC then, gang, just so like we're not debating it for the next like 3/4 of an
Oh,
hour.
yeah.
Are we gonna go try our look at this one by the stairs? Or are we gonna try and cross the river?
I don't know if that one by the stairs is a temple. I mean, we can always ask the people who came in the front way. Like, Inete, is it a temple?
No, it is a guardhouse. There are
That
crazy
solves that.
messages scrawled into the wall.
What kind of crazy messages?
She will quote out messages that I gave you in that journal.
Oh, sure.
Oh, and then I will also point out to Ilhak, sorry, I just don't have the spoons to do it fully in character, that we have found, this will be after we've set up Inete and this guy to be cozy and comfy together, that we found some corpses of this group over in the amphitheater because we found a journal and a load of Deinonychus had eaten them. Oopsie!
These guys are not the most lucky.
OOC guys, there is another possible temple that I somehow fucking missed to the northeast. This one.
Let me zoom out and see what.
That's a lot more like a temple than
Oh,
the other one.
it is.
That looked a lot more like a temple.
I mean, all signs point east, though, is what I'm getting.
Let's cross this river, lads.
Yeah, I think it's time to go east. Before we do, actually, I want to go to the place where there's no cube because I think we need to know the story of every keeper of every temple, and we need to know which creature's temple this is and who its enemy is, because every temple has had a creature and the creature has had a nemesis.
That's
right?
all yeah.
Sure, Zadie, you'd like to know all their stories, but I'm the one flying over lava.
No.
But before y'all
That
leave,
one, the other one.
before
the one
y'all
on the
leave, Orvex, he will say, "There is the legend of the 9 gods. Perhaps You should find it out, because I think it is important. I do not have the energy to tell you today.
Will you have the energy to tell us another day?
After rest and food and water.
Great. We will be back in 3 days. We will come back with 9 cubes. You will tell me all of the legends of this place. I will write a book about you. You'll be in the acknowledgements, don't worry. And
Sadie,
brilliant.
Breathe.
But we're so close to a discovery.
Yes,
We found
we
the
are.
stuff, the Oldumuan. I spent
Right.
years learning that language, and now
Right.
we're about to uncover
Count
all of the
with me.
secrets
Count.
of Omu in just one go.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Secrets
Slow
of
down.
Omu will be mine.
Calm
All
down.
in good time when I am calm. Thank you, Sandfire.
I will turn to Orvex. If you do not have the energy to tell us the whole story, that is fine. Do you perchance know which animals were at this temple?
Give me 1 second so I get the name right.
Yeah, just asking for the animal and its rival.
He tells you that their most recent temple was Kubazan's shrine, the frog Hemoth.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was the frog Hemoth. Oh dear. Okay.
Kubasan.
And did you happen to catch whose enemy Kubazan was? Or whose enemy? Yeah,
Papazato.
you know what I mean. It was he,
Papazato.
Wow.
which is what?
Iblis.
An Iblis, okay. So, Hemoth hates Iblis. And what of the one over the lava?
This poor guy.
Peace.
He passes out.
Sad.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come
I let
back.
y'all pump way too much information out of him
Yeah.
already. Fuck y'all. Do some work.
Inete, I'm grateful you will stay. He has a kitty. We've never seen this friend before. Hello.
Hey!
There's just a...
that, by the way, that
So
cat
cute.
is my cat's, like, brother.
Oh. Truly.
Baylor has his own
truly
Artem.
cat siblings. Adorable.
I can't remember. Which one's that, Rob? Is that Sansa or Brienne?
This one is Sansa.
You can just see the little tail just...
So cute. Cool. Yeah, no, I just wanted to say to Annette, like, she's doing us a right solid, and I know she wouldn't leave an injured person behind anyway, but, like, thumbs up, you're a braver woman than me.
We delivered.
Well, if the Red Wizards return, well, they will leave choked.
And I reach into my drum from my bag and just go, thank you for your help, Annette. It's been really appreciated. If you're ever in Port Ninzaru, come and find us. And I give her one of the corrected business cards, which now instead of plunderer says archaeologist, but spelt wrong.
Perhaps you should find me at the Temple of Savras.
Probably easier.
Yes.
We're not banned from there, are we, Zadie?
I hate the temples. No, we're not banned from that one. It was Sune that we upset.
I told you not to take the plate.
They were one-of-a-kind plates wasted on holding strawberries for the people having a spa day. It's not my fault.
What about the one with the money in?
No, that was
I
Wakanda.
hate to. Whilst I hate to get in the middle of your business, maybe we should move.
Yes.
If you-
Yes, you're right. Let's go.
Okay. So, this whole exchange, because of, how much information you've pulled out of Orvex, etc., and the fact that he needed time to drink and eat and recover, I will say that this is putting y'all probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. So y'all still have, like 4 hours or so roughly that y'all can traipse around before y'all need to start thinking about a camp.
I think that probably 4 hours probably gets us across the river, if not much else.
Yep, I'd say river crossing is the next thing to tackle, and then let's
see what time we're at.
Okay. All right, so I will go ahead and put up the numbered plates here, just because that's where y'all discover Orvex, and y'all are now aware that that is the shrine for the Froghemoth. All right. So you traipse back across the bridge, blah blah blah, and head up to the stream where it's at its narrowest, and there is a large tree. A fallen tree bridges the river ahead. Its trunk is wider than a man and stretches more than 100 feet. On both banks lie ruined buildings. So, I'm going to attempt to cross this tree. It's wide enough for 2 medium creatures to pass each other safely. Yep. So, marching order.
I usually go in the middle.
I think it would make sense for the cats to be a sandwich because they have a climb speed. So if someone starts to fall, they can dig their claws in and grab someone. There's
I'll
also-
go at the rear.
No, what I was meaning is they're in the middle, so that they're within.
Oh, sure.
So it goes like a non-cat, a cat, a non-cat, a cat, a non-cat.
The bird can fly.
But you can
She's
also
fine.
fly, so it's
Yeah.
basically me and Sandfire need a buddy.
So, in all fairness, actually, it might make more sense if there's more people that can get out of a bad situation than not. If me and Baylor have climb speeds and the Aarakocra can fly, then maybe it goes like Artem, Zadie or Sandfire, and then like Ilhak, Zadie or Sandfire, Baylor.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'll go back. I don't mind.
Because I'm
Sandfire can go as well.
also the most, like, I probably have the highest perception in the group as well, the highest passive.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think having me having been able to like
So-
to keep eyes forward is a good idea.
Artem, Sandfire, Ilhak, Zadie, Baylor.
Artem, Sanfar.
Ilhak, Z, Baylor.
Right before we cross, I'm just going to tell Zadie to think like a cat, and I cast Enhance Ability on at a 3rd level, and give us both Cat's Grace.
Oh. I feel so bouncy. Is this how they feel all the time?
Alright. So, my next question is, are y'all going 1 by 1, 2 by 2? How are y'all?
I think 1 by 1.
Okay. Alright. In that case, you all start to make your way across this wet tree trunk. The water rushing underneath. And you realize that being the narrowest point, all the water from up in the city is funneled into this point, so the water starts to flow rapid and the current is strong, churning against the banks, pushes out into a narrow spray going past you rapidly, and not far away it tumbles off the cliff into the lava, as you're aware. I need everybody to roll a perception check.
Okay. It's to be expected. I am long-sighted after all.
18.
Damn it,
That's what I
9.
mean. Got 18.
me and Baylor are just gabbing at the back, you know.
Just having a lovely little conversation.
Well,
like,
Baylor's
yeah.
having the conversation and I'm doing a lot of grunting, I guess.
Well, no, I thought you'd
Sure.
try out your new cat-like persona.
Oh,
See if
yeah,
that
maybe,
bounciness-
maybe.
Alright, so you start making your way across this tree trunk. And, like, you're obviously not, like, rushing across because that would be dangerous and foolish. If you are, let me know now. No?
No,
take your time
I'm
and travel
flying
safely?
Being gentle.
alongside them to try and, if someone does start toppling, to at least be of a little bit of help.
Okay, so you're flying. Alright.
Yeah, I mean,
I want Artem and
I think
Ilhak
everybody else
to
is
roll me a
walking.
d20.
To roll what, sorry?
A d20?
The Altum and Baylor.
Nope,
No,
Artem
Artem.
and Ilhak.
Good.
Interesting.
Alright.
A massive roll of a 4 and a 2.
That's
I
cool.
mean, maybe we want low numbers. There are some things where you do want a low number.
Maybe you do.
Not many.
Sure.
Maybe it's divine intervention, you know.
Not likely, because that would be percentile dice.
Yeah.
Alright, so give me a second, because I want to do a thing. That's...
He's been quiet for too long.
Hey, what's on your necklace, Tasha?
Which
Oh, there's a one that looks quite pendanty.
Okay.
it is just a geometric
Nice.
square thing.
Nice jewelry.
So,
It's from ASOS.
Ilhak,
Cheap.
as you are flying, keeping an eye out on your group, an arrow comes flying in, and I'm pretty sure 23 hits your AC. You take 10 points of piercing damage. I need a Constitution saving throw. You're also taking 22 points of poison damage. Oh, maybe not. Constitution saving throw.
That's what the Constitution saving throw is for.
Yep.
Oh! Natural 20, do it.
If you roll a natural 20, you poison the person that shot it.
Yeah. The point is no take backsies.
Oh.
Okay,
No.
so yes, you're taking 22 points of poison damage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hold
the
on,
initial-
hold on.
oof.
So you got the 10
There's
points of
more.
piercing damage and the 22 points of poison damage for a total of 32 points of damage. I assume you're still up?
I hope so, because if I stop flying, I'm gonna be in the water.
You have more than 32 hit points, right?
Yeah, 24.
Okay. So you're
But
still up. That's fine.
Immediately axed. More than half.
That's fine. All right. So there's things that happen now. First off, we're going to roll initiative.
Yeah, no shit.
But before we roll initiative, we're going to take a break because I need to set up a map.
Ah, beach.
Because fun times. Because if you
Yeah,
can't kill your
yeah.
players, what's the point of playing a game?
It's karma. It's just all coming back to me. My chats and
It's all coming back. It's all coming back to you. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take a break. It is probably going to be about a 20-minute break, so I have time to set up a map, plus, take care of my normal break stuff. Yeah. Bye. Yeah.
See you soon. Love you all. Hope we don't die.
Hello, Internet. So, in the process of making this map and actually looking at the character sheet, I realized slight problem with the numbers I told you, Ilhak.
oh dear.
They're gonna be lower, don't worry. He overballed it, he highballed it.
Can
Sure.
you say that?
So, I need to roll a couple extra dice. Don't worry, it's not a lot. So, 7 more piercing damage. Actually, I lied, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually 38 more damage. So,
Yeah, I'm
including
dead.
that 7, you're not dead, you're unconscious.
It went well over my 0.
I get that. All right, so the only way to straight kill a character in D&D is to deal double. So, like, your hit point maximum is 50?
56.
Okay, so I would have to put you at negative 56 to straight kill you.
As soon as I put in the damage, it gave me the option to do death saves. So
Yes, it's
I'm
not
assuming-
dead, you're unconscious. You're not dead until you fail 3 death saves. You're
But I am
unconscious, you're
also
falling out of the
falling
air.
straight into the water.
Death saves are like the equivalent of like needing like CPR basically. It's like
The water isn't going to provide that.
it's not. But
If
So,
only Eldath were here with us, God bless.
So, first thing I'm going to do is, knowing that the airs aren't super safe, assume that you're not flying very high above the party.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not taking falling damage. But you are unconscious. We will roll initiative. Your party will have an opportunity to save you. And we're going to get into that. So, first thing I'm going to do is bring the internet over to the map. Stop this cool music. Turn on our favorite music. There's the drums. Now I'm going to bring you all over to this map.
May I mention at this point that you can't kill me because my mum's watching?
Can I point out that your mum hasn't put money into my pocketbook, so yes I can.
yeah, the sainted Mother Teresa can stop Kirk from killing you.
I mean, that's also fair.
You also startled her dog. His name's Cody, he's a tiny Westie, and he's very easily startled.
Why would you do such a
What's
thing,
up,
Kirk?
Cody?
Because I'm evil. I'm the DM. It's what I do. I told you, if you bring a dog into my combat. So,
So
Gotta
we'll
get that
have
dog.
a bird, 2 cats, and a dog. Cool.
you
I'm
can
all the bad guys.
all select your tokens and roll initiative.
You're just going to the fucking bad bit.
It's fine. We have 2 clerics. Oh shit.
It's fine, we've got 2 clerics, one of whom's unconscious. Oh, wait, no. One's unconscious and the other one's not here.
You also have a bard, in all fairness. Which
Like, I
is-
can hear you. It's not a problem.
10. I'm not happy about a 10.
Cool. So everybody's rolled initiative. Except Ilhak didn't select her token first. So I'll add her to the initiative.
I'm sorry.
It's
This
all good.
newfangled technology.
All right. And we'll go with your first initiative roll, which was a 20. Probably not, the best thing, but anyway. Sort that into descending order. Right. So, I need to do a quick thing. So, I have moved these rolls to secret. They will not be public because, surprise.
Can you, if just a thing,
Mm-hmm.
because I've got like cutting words and second chance and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah.
What
Yeah.
you gonna do? Roast me on the
I
way
will let
down?
you know what the number on the dice is, and you can make your decision.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay. So. For the start of this combat. When the arrow fired, there are buildings. First off, can everybody see on this map?
I can see, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's just-
Yep.
Okay. I know it's a really big map, but off on the east bank there are buildings. They're not on this map because I wasn't taking a half hour to make a map. The arrow came from somewhere around here. Then the being that fired it hopped over to another building and attempted stealth. So, as this is combat, passive perceptions will not work here. If you want to attempt to find him, you're going to have to make an active perception roll, which takes an action. But start of the combat is Artem's turn. Artem, you saw an arrow come flying into Ilhak. Ilhak tumbled from the sky and is plunging to the water. What would you like to do?
I'll see if I can grab them.
All right. So you can make a dexterity saving throw. You do not manage to catch Ilhak as they are plummeting towards the water.
Rip me.
All right, so I will say this. I will give you this option.
Alright.
You can keep the 12 and fail to catch Ilhak if you want to stay safe on the tree trunk. If you are willing to go into the water to grab Ilhak, I will let you roll again as if you had advantage.
Sure.
All right.
That's what art was about. I guess if I'm going to
Which is why I gave you the option.
That's very nice for someone you've known
Cool.
10
Well,
hours.
So, you are going swimming. but you do not have hands on Ilhak.
Crap.
Right. Now, Ilhak, you hit the water, and I need a death saving throw.
What have to... Okay.
Hey, we
That
like
is
to
one
see that.
success. The water whisk you under the bridge.
How far, Kirk?
All the way to there.
Okay.
Artem, you are in the water as well. I'm assuming you're going to let the water carry you to attempt to try to follow Ilhak, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm asking. It's either that
I am
or
making
start
no
swimming towards the
comment.
bridge.
You have no obligations to Ilhak.
Yeah, if you had missed it, me and Baylor worship a god of protection, so I am sort of under obligation, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'll let the water carry me and see if I can like grab them.
All right. So
This
that's
just sounds like
just
a long
from
way of
the water
saying you're
carrying you.
masochists. Like,
All right. Cool. Zadie. Or Zaidi. Z.
Z is fine. Ms. Ngore, if you're nasty, I guess. I'm gonna get is this a clean branch or are there knots and whorls and
No,
bits
it's
sticking out?
a tree. There are branches and everything else. This was the easiest thing. This is the
Right.
safe spot of the tree.
I'm gonna use my action to take out rope and tie off one end and then throw the other end in the water. Yeah, I
Are
think
you
that's
attempting
the best
to
I
throw
can
it
do.
to Artem?
Yes, I'm gonna
Alright.
actually like frisbee it.
Okay.
I'm just double checking my inventory that there's nothing I could tie to the other end of the rope that would help. But I don't have anything that can float. I don't think. So just frisbee it.
All right. Roll a ranged attack.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll it as like a dagger, even though. Oh, for fuck's sake!
So
End
You-
my life. I have a +5 dexterity. What the fuck?
you attempt to throw this rope to Artem. Forget that this isn't your bow, which you are exceptionally skilled at. And as you let loose the rope, it spreads out and tangles up in the branches of this tree.
oh, God.
Well, I'm gonna spend second wind to try throw it again.
You gotta untangle it out of the tree.
Well, fuck it then. I'm not doing that then.
If you had another rope, I would say
No,
sure.
my go's over. I'm done.
Do you want to make any movement?
Nope.
Okay.
I would suggest getting off the stump.
Really? Towards the people with bows and arrows that shot you out of the sky? Because I don't want to do that either, really.
Go backwards, either way.
Go backwards? No, I think your suggestion's a better suggestion. I'd rather hide in an undergrowth than be in the middle of a log further back.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really get that far. So if I go here, right, I'm just exposing myself to significant danger. I'm just making myself like a very easy target. So I don't really know what to do. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay there. Fuck it. I'm staying
Okay.
there.
All right. Sandfire.
Above either of them, is there any like overhanging branches or anything? Or
I mean, there are branches sticking out 5-10 feet into the water. How strong they are, you're not sure.
well, it's this or I'm throwing myself into the water, and I think Zadie will kill me if I do that. So I'm gonna go. Can I go there? I think I'm still on the tree. I'm happy to make a dex check. Or dex save.
So the issue is the fact that to do that you'd have to kind of travel through Baylor space, but I'm fine. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
We'll,
halfling.
She's a halfling. She can.
Halflings can.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, that's 25 feet. Yeah, you can do
Cool.
that.
And then I'm going to cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and try and bend. 'Cause it only works within 30 feet. Try and bend one of the branches towards. To either stop. Ilhak, or
The branches don't go that far out into the water.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're.
I told you
straight.
they go 5 or 10 feet.
Sorry.
Off
I
the
meant,
log.
is there any? Oh, sorry. I meant was there any branches like overhanging them? At
Oh
all?
no.
Like from other like smaller trees and stuff. I suppose.
Can you manipulate the rope instead?
I still need to untangle it. Can I veto my movement actually slightly?
Yeah.
I'm going to check the wording on Mage Hand very quickly. I would still need to untangle it to get Mage Hand to navigate the hand out there. Navigate the rope out there, wouldn't I? And it's a full action. I don't have 2 of. I untangle the rope.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to untangle the rope and I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay where I was.
Okay. Which was in front of Z.
So there, so.
Yeah. All right.
And then I am going to shout out to Artem, "You've got this!" and give him Bardic.
Okay. All right. Baylor. The cleric has fallen from the sky into the water, is washing down river. Your brother has jumped in to try to save Ilhak. What are you doing?
Where did those arrows come from?
From this direction.
Oh, sorry if you're pinging, I can't see it.
It's quite a ways. It's to the east a bit.
Oh, okay.
From atop a building.
Let's see. Okay. I mean, also, I've got a rope. So after seeing Zadie, like, completely fail, I could, like, try and do that, or, like, try and run to where the fucking arrows are coming from.
What are you doing?
Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna throw a rope.
Okay.
I'll throw a rope.
Roll a ranged attack.
A ranged attack, eh?
Mm-hmm.
How does one do that?
So, like, I believe you have, like, javelins or something on your sheet,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
That's you can do those as a ranged attack.
Cool. Okay, I'll quit that then. Boop. 16.
Cool. All right. So, you managed to throw a rope out into the water, and I'm going to just draw a line real quick. There's your rope. All right.
It's beautiful.
Going to move or do anything with your bonus action?
Right, so what I'm not gonna move,
Okay.
but I'm gonna plant myself as best I can, holding this rope with a lot with tension and bracing it, digging my claws into this log as well, like my feet claws,
Okay.
and sort of leaning back and holding on,
All right.
so I can be a good stable anchor, hopefully.
Okay. All right. So all right. I think Sandfire 1, Zadie 2, Baylor 3. Baylor. All right. All right. I have a 7 on the die.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Neef.
That's fun.
Okay. All right. So a 13 does not hit your armor class.
No.
As an arrow goes whipping by you. So the arrow comes from... No. Change back to the tiki. Somewhere in this direction. And I need to do another thing. Cool. All right. And then the creature that fires it moves off. Artem, it is your turn.
I will try and grab Ilhak.
Okay. So, much easier to grab Ilhak now, because you're not trying to, do it from different places. You're basically right behind it. It's about lining yourself up, which I say you can do. I'm going to assume you want to attempt to grab the rope.
I think I'm gonna grab Ilhak and then grab the rope.
Yep, I'm assuming that, but that's it. You want to grab Ilhak and then grab the rope, right?
Well, it becomes a mechanical question, honestly. What is the action economy of it if I grab Ilhak?
So here's what I'm going to say. You can get to Ilhak and grab Ilhak, and that's not really an issue. If you want to attempt to grab the rope before you get past its length, I'll need a dexterity saving throw. If you just want to forgo trying to grab the rope, then you can get Ilhak and you can start to try swimming towards a bank, which will require an athletics check. Or you can just let the water keep washing you down the river.
Yeah, I know there's a waterfall down there though.
It's not rocks it's landing on.
No, it's a 100-foot waterfall into lava.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it might be volcanic rock down there, but after 100 feet, it won't really matter either way.
Well, in Minecraft, it's obsidian.
Whether it's rock or lava, I'm dead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab the rope first. I'm gonna grab the rope and swim with the rope to try and tie Ilhak up in it. Is how I want to kind of do it.
Okay, so if you're going to go for the rope first, then I will give you the grab on the rope, but you'll need the dex save to grab Ilhak.
That's fine. Come on. I just need a number above 10. No? Fuck
You
me.
have Bardic?
I do, which is a D8, right?
Yes.
$18.
Congratulations, you are now dangling at the end of this rope with Ilhak.
Cool. In which case then, I guess I'll use my action or whatever I need to do as best I can to try and actually secure Ilhak in the rope.
Okay.
Because I can just climb the rope back up theoretically.
Okay.
They
All
are unconscious.
So you are using your action to tie
tie
Ilhak. Yep.
Ilhak off.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Do you want sleight of hand or anything for that?
Nope. Ilhek. Yeah.
I've still got like bonus action and blah 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 issue.
All right.
And once I'm confident that Ilhak is like secure, can I use like my bonus action to like dash, and then like yeah, I'm gonna just try and start climbing the rope back up so I can try and scale it back to where my brother is to help him get her up.
So you have a movement of 30.
Yeah, I haven't used
Difficult
any of my
terrain.
movement. Well, yeah, so I haven't used any of my movement yet. And then if I dashed it, it'd be 60.
So
And then if I feel
yes.
it'd be...
So all right, here's my issue. It's not technically movement. You are fighting against the current to climb a rope, which is technically an action. I will say that you can use some of your movement, and if you want to use your bonus action to dash, I will let you get to the tree. Like, you'll make your way pulling against the rope to get to the tree, but that won't really leave you any movement left to get out of the water.
Perfect. That saves me a job later. I'll climb it when I need to. Like, if I can get there, that's great.
Okay. Cool. All right. Ilhak, I need a death saving throw.
No.
That is one failure. So we're one success, one failure.
The head is just dangling underwater. There are like bubbles coming up.
All right. Z.
Hello. I am going to, I think. Seeing that Ilhak secured, seeing that this cute soggy moggy is coming back to us, I'm going to take a dash action to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing this is difficult terrain, so I can probably only get that far, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can jump down and then use a couple of feet of movement into the brush.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm crouching down in the brush, and my intention being over here is that if the current swings Ilhak this way, I can help out.
Okay.
But also, I'm hopefully slightly obscured by some trees. I'm
Okay.
not taking a hide action. We'll see what happens.
All right.
That's me. I'm done.
All right. Sandfire.
The people on the roof, or the people shooting at us,
Mm-hmm.
I can't see them, can I?
Not unless you want to take an action to try to see where they are.
Not really. I am going to go here.
Okay.
I'm then going to hold a second level cure wounds for when Ilhak is in touching range.
Okay. All right.
And I've marked on my spell sheet.
Aelor.
So Ilhak's tied to the rope, isn't
Mm-hmm.
they? Right, so I'm going to start pulling up Ilhak as quick as I can.
Okay. All right. Athletics check.
Just to note, I am also on this rope, so I don't know.
You're at the tree. I'm assuming that like you've grabbed a branch
Sure.
because I don't want to impede Baylor's attempt to pull in Ilhak.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just before I start pulling it up,
Mm-hmm.
as well as we're being shot at as well, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Is this tree like right down in the water then?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
It's not like
it's not like right down in the water, but it's there's enough room for a body to pass under it, but it's close to the water. Cool. All right.
Nat 20, baby.
So, with a 27, you are more than capable of pulling Ilhak through the water, and now Ilhak is like you're at that stage where you're grabbing Ilhak and pulling Ilhak's body up out of the water onto the branch, which then puts Ilhak into touching range, triggering your health spell, Sandfire.
14 health.
So, Ilhak, you get 14 health back.
Yay.
Welcome back to the world, da.
All right.
How do I make the death saves go away? It's not giving me the option.
When you heal,
Health.
It's not giving me...
when you apply the health, it should go away.
Yee.
You going to do anything with your movement, Baylor?
So Ilhak's up here, right? So
Well, you have hold on Ilhak.
Okay. In that case, if I can, I'm gonna just maneuver a little bit, just to sort of be in front of everyone a little bit, to try and block them from where these arrows are sort of like coming from.
Okay.
And still.
So
obviously
I'm
holding
going
on,
to
making
assume like that you move to about there, dragging Ilhak's body up here. That way your brother has room to get out of the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Choices. All right. So, I think the choices are between Z, Baylor, Sandfire, and Artem. So Z1, Baylor 2, Artem 3, Sandfire 4. To Baylor. Wow.
Well, that's who we wanted to be, honestly, let's be real.
That's a 17 on the die.
Yep, 17 is what you need, baby.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Baby.
All right. So it'll hit. So you'll take 6 points reduced down to 3 because you're raging. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
12.
You're going to take 30 points of poison damage.
Yikers.
Woo.
Give me
Can't
one
take too
second.
many of those, I guess.
Give me 1 second, because I got to double check on something. Okay. Yep. All right. So that shot came from over here, and the creature wishes out again.
Oh, so as that hits Baylor, he'll sort of like wince and sort of move forward. Ah, that really hurt. That really hurt. We need to get cover now.
All right. Artem.
Cool. So, you tell me how much movement it is to actually get onto the tree?
10 feet.
5 feet? 10 feet.
10 feet. That way, like, it's to get up and onto steady ground.
Sure.
sweet story, kid.
shimmy the side to get clear of my brother before I pull myself over?
You are like, oh, so you want to like move along the edge of the wall?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
log?
dig my claws in and literally like pull myself like. Hang on, if I can slap my token, I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah.
As in, like to move like along the side of the thing, digging my claws in, and then
Yeah.
pull myself up.
Sure.
Kind of
So are you trying to get to that space just in front of your brother?
to start with, and then I'll see where I can go from there.
Okay, so like moving diagonally along the log is normal movement because you have a climb speed.
Yep.
And then it's like 10 feet to get out of the water onto the log of steady ground. So however, basically there's an extra 5 foot of movement getting up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sure. So if that's 5, 10, and then that would be 20 to get onto steady ground.
Mm-hmm.
Which then leaves me 10 feet of my regular movement. And then I will feline agility to move 5, 10, 15, 20, well, 25 or 30, however you want to slice
30,
it.
yeah.
Sure. And then now I'm in the underbrush.
Mm-hmm.
Use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
What? Why? Why is Okay, and then I would use my action to do a perception check to see if I can spot them.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
What does be under a 10 as well? Oh no, look at that, just about 20 to spot them.
You do not see them.
Fucking hell.
Jeez.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
All right. So that's your movement, your bonus action, and your action. Ilhak, you are conscious. You have 14 hit points. You are wet. Flying might be difficult.
I'm also not going to try that for
But
a little while.
You are prone on this log.
Oh, sorry, that did not go as planned. I wanted to read the description. But I guess I'll take it. I'll cast Healing Word on myself at 2nd level because I've run out of 1st level slots. So that I'm not quite as bad a shape.
Okay. So it's 14 more.
And then try to scramble at least back to my feet so I'm not prone.
Okay, that's half of your movement.
You still have an action because Healing Word's only a bonus action.
Do I? Can I see if I can't spot the butt?
All right, roll a perception check.
I'm trying to see where it is.
Well,
No chance.
fuck us, I guess.
I mean, you are positive that he is in this tree.
And coughed up half a lung.
It's got visions. It's just like the river weed.
That bit of algae sticking in front of your eyeball. It's definitely a person over there.
Where...
Honestly, because Artem rolled a natural 1 on his stealth check, Ilhak is convinced that their perception check, Artem is the person that is shooting.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't say that. I don't think you want to be hit by a guiding bolt right now.
No, you don't have an action right now anyway.
No, but that would have been for next
yeah.
turn.
That stands, honestly stands about.
How far can I move with
What's your movement?
25 feet?
Okay, so half of
5
that to
squares.
stand up, so you still got 10 feet left of your movement. So 2 squares.
I was more thinking about the size of these squares. Can I squeeze past Baylor and kind of retreat back here?
Yeah. Though that's not retreat, that's moving towards danger.
Sure. The algae in my face is confusing me.
Okay.
Well, no,
Alright.
that was forward, so I'll move to here next to the halfling.
Okay. All right. So that's your
Sam
move, your
fire.
bonus, and your action.
Yeah.
Z.
Seeing that people are up and well, I'm gonna be like, "Well done, Samfire!" And then, in the sense that Samfire did the bringing the person back to life element. You all did a great job, by the way. Well done, gang. Not helped by me in the slightest. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go there. Kirk, can I ready in action so that if they shoot an arrow at me, I shoot one straight back, or will I not be able to see them?
Yep. You can totally do that.
Okay, I'm readying my bow to shoot at someone if I get shot at.
If you get shot at, or when you see someone shooting an arrow.
Well, I thought we weren't really seeing them anyway, so I
When they
assumed I had to
shoot,
kinda wait.
they show up and then they go hide.
Great.
You're losing sight of them.
It's-
Great, got it, understood. I thought it was more that people were only noticing them as they were being shot, kind of thing, if that makes sense from
I
my
think
logic.
Yeah, I think they're kind of hiding.
Cool. I'm going to ready an action to shoot off. Because I get 2 attacks, can I shoot off 2 arrows?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll shoot off 2 arrows
you
when
hold
someone next pops
your
up.
attack action.
I'm holding my attack action to pop off 2 arrows, and that is it.
Yep. Okay. Sandfire.
Sandfire's gonna go there and there just to body block for Ilka, and then Ilak, sorry, and then I am going to hold my magic missile at a 3rd level when this dude pops up.
Okay. All right. Baylor.
Right, what we got going on? What we got going on? Let's see, how far is it to go? Am I right in thinking I can use my feline agility and still make an attack?
Correct. It's a special action because you're a tabaxi.
Cool. So in that case, I'm going to run my full movement and then feline agility.
Okay. So, to let you know, when you get off this log and you're going through this green space, that's difficult terrain. So each of those blocks costs an extra 5 feet of movement.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, I'll still do it. So instead of going the extra 40, I'll go an extra 20 then.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah.
Yep.
That's fine. No problem.
Because I think it's 40 for you to get off the log.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
it is. Yeah. So I'll just move that there. And 20. Oh, there. Boop. I think that's about right. Right. And I'll shout, come on, fight me! 1v1, let's go!
Good scrub. Stop being a coward.
One the coward.
All right.
I'm assuming I don't see anyone, so I will wait around.
All right. So, are you going to actively try to perceive them, or are you going to hold an attack action if they get within range?
I'm going
Which
to hold an
isn't
attack
likely.
action if they get in within range.
Okay. All right. So,
It's probably dumb, but Baylor's going to stand his ground and try and be a badass.
order of operations are going to happen like this. I don't need to roll dice. I know who he's going to shoot.
The person that just yelled at him?
Yeah, pretty much. So the order of operations is going to go like this. Bag of Nails is going to roll his attack.
Bag of nails.
I'm going to reveal this token. And then
Dun, dun.
those with held actions are going to get to make their attacks in initiative order. So that would be Z and then Sandfire.
Maybe someone we know, isn't it?
And then hopefully Baylor if he doesn't die.
That would assume that the thing's within range for you to hit it.
Well, of course, yeah, of course, yeah. No, fair play.
So, first thing, I'm going to make this attack. I have a 4 on the die.
Yeah, that's fine.
So a 10 will not hit Baylor. Now I'm going to reveal the token.
A little fucking elephant from Disenchanted Avernus.
Please be huge. Please be absolutely ridiculously huge.
I'm going to share the artwork for you because I love it.
He's a tabaxi.
Oh, he's tiny.
Running person.
No, he's a tabaxi.
Don't. Is it actually a cat?
Tabaxi.
Yo, this is like an old ass tabaxi.
How dope does he look?
Yeah, he's very cool.
Holy
So
shit.
like I've been waiting to share this artwork with y'all.
Yo! Purr
I
me
don't
some
care how
more.
dope he looks. He needs to stop.
So, Zadie, you may now take your shots.
I feel like in another life he's that Cheetos cheater.
Samfire, what's your held action?
Magic missile.
It's gonna go wrong because he's 130 foot from me.
I just might. If I hit, I might use a banishing arrow, and I didn't want to fuck you over as all.
I can't hit him. He's too far from me.
Okay. I have 600 foot range, so I'll be alright.
Make your attack.
1. Whoa. And
Okay.
2.
So the first one hits, and so does the second.
Cool. I'm gonna make the second one a banishing arrow.
Okay.
It has to make a charisma save. DC 13, I believe. No, DC 15. DC 15.
Alright, so 25 points of damage, and then I have to make a save. Charisma save, you said?
Yep.
Alright. Just wanted to update his health real quick. Charisma saving throw. He's a pro at these.
Is he?
Yeah, with the way that he's shooting strangers on a log bridge.
I mean, I don't
he's a
know.
real charismatic dude.
I have a 2 on the die. For a total
Cool.
of 2, so he disappears.
Yeah, the bowstring hums, goes lilac, and then disappears. The arrow disappears, and then it reappears in his chest, and he disappears. Whoop. Basically, gang, at the end of its next turn, it reappears in the space it vacated. So I'm giving everybody a chance to run up on it if they want to run up on it, and he will not get shots off.
So,
Anywhere.
Yeah.
what I will tell y'all is I should probably draw it here. I'm going to draw the shape here in a pretty blue. So those are buildings.
Yeah.
All right. It's like 15 feet to the top of this building. It's like 15 feet to the top of each of these buildings. But he was on top of this building when he disappeared. Just so you're all aware of the situation.
What are they made out of?
Stone.
Okay.
All right. So, Artem, it is your turn.
Probably not even about to get there. I can go. Because of the difficult terrain, 45 feet. So, like, not even halfway. So there we. Was that 30 feet?
That's 30.
Yeah, 30. 40. 45. That's with me using dash and bonus action dash and my movement.
All right. Ilhek.
Can I hold an action to cast Guiding Bolt in the area where he disappeared from once he reappears?
Is it within your range?
It may not be.
No, it's not. Just
120 feet.
So you need to move like.
You need to move forward like 15 feet. But then, yes.
Okay, so just a little bit. 1, 2, 3.
So you are aware he's going to pop up exactly where he went away.
Yeah, that is exactly where I would like to hold my action.
And at the end of his turn, too, so it means he won't be able to take a fucking action to hide. It's a rip.
There we go.
useless at saving people's lives, but okay at killing shit. Let's go.
Alright, so you are holding a guiding bolt.
E.
Alright.
Do I roll it now?
No.
Okay.
Z.
I'm gonna ready in action for when he reappears and go fire 2 arrows at him.
Okay.
How much can you do that
Bastard.
banishing arrow thing, by the way?
What did you say, sorry?
How many times can you banishing arrow?
Twice. I'm probably not gonna do it again. Though. I am gonna strafe slightly so that if he reappears and shoots an arrow at where I was, he'll shoot it into the ground. So I've strafed ever so slightly, but otherwise,
Okay.
yeah, 2 arrows are ready to be fired. I'm done.
Sandfire.
Sandfire's gonna run with her little legs there. And then is I'm gonna cast tongues.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout.
He's not there, Neve.
Oh, is he banished? Sorry.
He's banished.
He is banished. I blankly missed that. Okay, I'm gonna dash there another 25 foot to
Okay.
that.
Alright. Cool. Baylor.
So yeah, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna dash as my action.
Okay.
So that'll
Get you 40 feet.
40 feet that I can move. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that. There we go, and that's me.
Alright. So, the end of his turn. He reappears, which triggers held actions. In order. Ilhak, cast your guiding bolt.
Yikes.
27 hits for 17 points. Let me get back to his token. Alright. Then you have advantage on your first shot, Zadie.
Yep. I'm just gonna go for it. First shot.
That was so close to a natural 20.
Yeah, I know. Second shot.
They
So
both
18.
hit, so 18 points.
And I'm going to call out in just in common, like, I'll stop firing arrows at you if you stop firing them at us. We'll see if he chooses to do that, I guess.
So that's all the held actions. This happens at the end of his turn. You shut off, and he goes, "Great mighty hunters, you have proven better than Bag of Nails. I surrender." Artem, it is your turn.
How fucking far away? Like, literally can't even fucking get to it. Oh, I can. Just about, I think.
Well, you can get to the building.
Yeah, I mean, I can get most of the way up the stairs as well. I'll be 5 feet short of, like, actually being able to get up there fully. So I guess I'll do that.
Okay. So you're running up to.
Yeah, so I'll be like at the base. Yeah, I'll be kind of halfway up scaling the wall when this happens.
Ilhak, it is your turn.
He did announce that, well, we have apparently bested him. However, that does not mean that he will automatically stop shooting. So I
mean, he said you bested him and he surrenders.
That doesn't mean he's telling the truth.
I mean, if only there were a skill. You can roll an insight check if you'd like.
Yeah, sure, go for it. I might just not trust him anyway, but I get a +8 on insight, so I'm hoping.
I mean, he appears to be genuine. He's riddled with arrows and magic bolts.
And I'll make my way to the other side of the river, where they are.
Okay, you can use your movement to get as far as you can get. The log isn't difficult terrain. You can use your full movement.
Oh. So that's where I finish.
Okay. Doing anything with your action?
That's a good question because I'm running out of spell slots. I am going to. Who else got wounded? I know it was myself and Baylor.
So you should be able to see everybody's hit points over their character.
I'm zoomed so far out.
So Baylor's the only one that's missing hit points.
How many hit points is he missing?
About half of his hit points.
Yeah, I've got 40 out of 73.
That's fair enough.
Also, I'd like to point out that half of Baylor's hit points is still more than my maximum.
I mean, yeah.
Honestly, tracks.
I mean, he's not quite at half because half would be 38, but yeah.
That'd still be more than my
Yep,
maximum.
34.
He is out of range for Mass Healing Word. So
Mass Healing Word would also be a waste because Mass Healing Word is meant to affect multiple people.
Yeah. But the thing is, everything I have to do at the moment, I have to do at 3rd level. So that is...
You can cast lower level spells at higher levels.
Yeah, I know, but...
Use
I only
Channel
have-
Divinity to get a spell slot back.
Yes.
Thanks, Tasha. The other Tasha, but also this Tasha. Both Tashas.
Tasha, the
Tasha.
evil wizard Tasha.
It's okay. I also come with a hideous laughter. It's fine.
The Tasha of the cauldron.
Excuse you, did not you not see my cup last time? It was a tiny cauldron.
That was a tiny, tiny, delicious cauldron.
Alright, so you're using your channel divinity to recover a spell slot, which I believe for you would be a second level spell slot.
Yes, I'm just trying to find. You can channel divine energy. There is at second level.
I believe it's an action to do that.
Right, I found it, but that's all it does. So that I might need to change a setting on my character sheet.
It's just a feature that allows you to recover a spell slot, and I think it's an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it uses your channel divinity.
Mhm. So, I mean, it means you now have a second level slot that you can spend next time. All right, Z.
We skipped over Art.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, Artem's at 24.
Yeah.
How did I let Ilhack? No, Artem went to the wall. It's because I never moved you off of the thing. Because Ilhack goes after you.
Out of the way.
All right, so yeah, Z.
I'm going to lower my bow to my side, but I'm only going to take a standard movement because my bowstring is still taut at my side, and if he does choose to shoot an arrow at me, I'm shooting some straight back on his turn. But I'm lowering my weapon at least. Tentative weapon lowering,
Okay. So
and that's it.
preparing an action if he makes an aggressive action.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Sandfire.
I am going to. This is all tough terrain, isn't it? Difficult terrain.
Yep.
Literally, I'll take a dash action. And go. Ah.
Okay. Baylor.
Baylor is going to continue his journey.
Okay. So, 15 feet to the wall, and then 15 feet up the wall. You could get to the top, but it would take your dash action.
I'll do that. Yeah, so I'll run towards the wall, climb up it, get to the top,
Cool.
and
You were on top of the building with bag
Just
of
be-
nails.
cautious.
Okay.
Try not to be a sort of coming across overly aggressive. Probably breathing a bit heavily because of the difficult terrain and that, and had to do a dash and whatnot. But I'll sort of just
Having
be
all those
eyeing him up.
puncture marks in you.
Yeah, that as well. Like, surrender, da?
Duh.
God, these
Or
two are gonna
tabaxi
get on
on
like
our
a house
ration.
on fire. Fucking hell.
Alright, so Bag of Nails' turn is going to put down his bow and open his hands. Come, we will retire to my home, and I will give you food. Alright,
You
so
are the
What's
worst
that?
host I have ever met. I'm gonna call out to him.
my question now is, does anybody plan on attacking this guy?
Nah.
I don't plan on attacking him, but I certainly plan on picking up his bow and taking the tension off the string so we can't just, like, quick draw us.
It's fair.
Like, that's about as close to aggressive as it's gonna get.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the battle music. And we can go back to some nice, sweet rainy jungle tunes. As Bag of Nails will climb down this building via the stairs because he's significantly hurt. And I will move us back to the Omu map. Dun, dun. All right. So, you cross the bridge, and he takes you over to the basement of this building down here, near the edge of the thing. And he begins, like, he goes and takes a pot of stew that has been hanging on the rack close to where he's got some coals banked, but not over it, so it's not cooking. And he swings the little arm back over, so the pot is now hanging over the coals, and he begins to stir it. And he's like, "You are fine hunters. I will... Yes. I will feed you all. What can Bag of Nails do for you?"
Not shoot us again, first of all.
It's just peculiar that you would shoot at us without rhyme nor reason, without warning, and then...
I am a great hunter. You do not warn the prey away.
You're protecting your home, da?
No,
Oh.
I am hunting mighty prey. I am old. I am dying. So I seek to have glorious death, finding greatest prey I can find and taking it down.
Oh, sorry, we already
if-
killed the King of Feathers.
If we were playing an evil campaign, I'd love to have just gotten up then and just snapped his neck.
So when you say that you've already killed the King of Feathers,
Yeah.
he says, "Oh, that is a shame.
He was such a good pet.
One moment. I'm trying to find the name."
Also, hi everyone in the stream chat. Wish Dougal a happy birthday. He is the birthday boy.
But I do go with the
Little birthday Dougal.
Birthday for the
Birthday,
dog.
baby.
absolute nightmare. Looks like.
Look at him, just enjoying that brushing.
Living
I
that
want
life,
to
mate.
scratch his little chin.
Living that life.
I love cats. Sadly, my mother is deathly allergic, and I love her too. So I kind of.
He says, "Hooded Lantern will be most upset. Hooded Lantern sought the King of Feathers."
Who is Hooded Lantern?
Another tabaxi hunter. There are
Is
three of
they
us.
in the jungle?
We are all here in Omu. We old
Oh.
and useless to the tribes, so we come and find great hunt.
How many of there are you?
3. You should clear out. I'm old, but you're deaf.
He's not deaf. He's just stupid.
Oh, maybe you should seek hunt in Omu. Is that why you're here?
No, we seek, we hunt.
For
Glorious
knowledge.
death.
No, for knowledge, not for death. No.
What? And they call me crazy.
And I
Duh.
start drying myself by the colds because I'm assuming that
Sure.
I'm still
Oh,
soaking.
I can come over and prestidigitate you slowly. It has to be like a little cube of water at a time, but I can just transpose it off you if you
That
want.
sounds very slow and quite intimate. I think I'll just sit by the coals.
I mean, if you're sure, it would be only like 6 or 7 castings. It'd take me 30 seconds or so. No, you warm up however you want to warm up. Go ahead.
I can do Sacred Flame.
I wouldn't
sacred-
recommend that. That's damage.
I think I'll just do 1d8 of damage to myself each time I do.
It's not a hot flame, it's a holy flame anyway.
It said flame.
It It's almost as badly named as Chill Touch, but not quite that bad.
The worst.
Oh god, yeah.
All right.
So I will. Yeah. So you're a bag of nails
Yes.
with a hooded lantern.
Yes.
What's the third one called?
Oh,
Google.
Copperbell. She is strong female hunter. I do not know what she is hunting. I have not
At
seen
that,
her for several
Baylor's
days.
ears prick up.
Oh, okay.
Down, boy.
Look. Bag of nails turns to you and goes, she is old enough to be your little mother's. There are many generations between you and Copperbell.
I don't think that will stop him.
he
Youth.
likes
You
old.
didn't have chance to go to the vet in Port Nyanzara, you see. Hasn't been snooted. Sorry.
Right.
Damn it, Eve.
I need to stop my brain from
monks.
speaking.
Do you not follow some kind of code preventing this lecherous behaviour?
Taking pot shots at a bunch of mages.
Potshot, bunch of mages. No.
Weird facial tattoos.
Red.
Uh,
Lots of red.
Massive dicks.
I thought you said Hugo had a little dick.
Well, you're the one who stayed with him.
Please.
Duh.
Hey.
I'm very confused. Which question do you want me to answer?
I
Look.
don't think the question about the dicks.
I have shot many things. Some of them might have been red.
Okay, big group of people. Last couple of days.
Within the last 8, I think.
You are the biggest group I have killed. Not killed. Shot at.
Killed. Immediately there's like a glare from Ilhak, who's still drying.
By the way,
Is
it was
there-
not very nice of you to take my kill away.
I mean, Baldur was really Balfour was Baylor. Jesus Christ, Baylor was really hurt there. So when he says that, he makes that like faux pas. Like anyone who's sort of like looking Baylor's direction will sort of see him like lift his hand up and then try and like put it through his chest as if he's like a ghost.
Oh no!
But he won't. He like obviously he doesn't, and he'll be like he sort of shakes his head and like just carries on.
What?
Yeah,
What?
was he just in me when he said about the taking the kill away? Sorry, because I jumped in after.
No, he was talking to Sandfar.
Stand 5 healing.
Mm-hmm.
You really hurt our friend here, I say, watching Baylor like poke his wounds. How did you do that? He isn't. You typically can't hurt. He's got too much muscle to get hurt usually.
Strong poison.
What? Can I have some?
No.
Oh, but I'm a gifted archer. Surely it would be passing on your wise old knowledge to the younger generation of Cholt.
You are human.
Yes, and
Why would I
You
give
are
you
tabaxi.
tabaxi poison?
Because I didn't kill you?
But I didn't kill you either.
He's got you there.
Well, he has. Like I have. You can't argue with an idiot, right? That's common knowledge.
You also can't argue with a crazy person, and this guy is definitely crazy.
I just kind of
don't know.
shrug and accept it. I just, it'd be cool to have a little dipping pot of poison to dip my arrows in, but
To Baylor, he's
I'll take
absolutely
you out.
sound of mind.
yeah.
I mean, like,
You
he's
know,
got that whole crazy
This
eye
is
look.
just a full-on glimpse at Baylor's future.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You said we were the biggest group that you've attacked recently.
Yeah.
Hunted recently, correct? Sorry. But there was other groups that you've hunted recently.
I mean, what's recent? 6 moons, 7 moons,
No, 1 moon.
6, 7 moons.
Well,
1 moon. I've
It
definitely
was
shot
6 days.
things in the last moon.
2 legs or 4 legs?
Both.
2 legs humans?
Yeah. Maybe.
You haven't seen a lizard, have you?
A lizard? I've seen lots of lizards. I ate a lizard last week. It was
I'm
a
gonna
very
lean into
tasty.
War obsessed with the
Samfire.
sun.
I'm gonna lean into Samfire. Like, you have to be very specific.
For the
Foolish
sake
one
of
with obsession with the sun.
I don't talk to my prey until my prey could be my prey. This is a very unusual situation.
So all prey you have killed apart from us in last 14 moons, huh?
Of course, I am
Ah,
great
okay.
hunter.
I do not doubt. I do not doubt. Is there any prey that has perhaps gotten away from you?
is
I
he
don't
just gonna
think
straight
so.
up point at me?
No?
Other than that one.
Da.
And you.
Da.
I would have preferred not ending up as a cooked chicken, thank you. I'm an Aarakocra.
Oh, you are sentient.
Thought
I
you
would
were
not
duck.
cook you. I would just let the river take you down into the lava. And then I guess that would be cooking you.
There would be a point in time at which I would be perfectly cooked and then charred immediately.
Tell me, bag of nails.
Yes.
Do you find perhaps any tracks? Tracks of
Many
beings
tracks.
or beasts that you do not know, you have not found? Strange tracks, perhaps.
There are no tracks that are strange to Bag of Nails. I know all the creatures in Omo.
Da, of course. But none that you have not managed to track down, no?
I do not track everything in Omo. There are so many things in Omo. Oh my god.
Any perhaps humanoid?
Yonti? Red Wizards?
Da.
Purple Men? No, not Purple Men. Where did I
Those
see
are-
the Purple Men? I don't know.
The Red
Red
Wizards.
Wizard.
Think back to those ones instead.
Yes, they come into the town. They fight with the Yonti. I shot one of them, but then they flew over the lava.
So it got away.
Well, not the one I shot.
Da.
There is
have
just
anything
Bonding.
like this, and I will literally get out a puzzle cube and be like, "Have you seen this before? Do you have one?"
No.
Can I look at Artem and it's like, are you sure this isn't somehow, your grandfather or something? Him and Baylor seem to be
Well, we are orphans.
scary alike.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We are orphans.
To be fair, like, Ilhak won't know that.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah.
I'll just kind of shrug, as if to infer that I am just indulging my brother. Like,
Which seems to be Artem's main thing in life, just going, okay, you have fun now.
honestly, if you can't beat him, join him. As long as I can keep everybody safe, I don't really give a shit what people do. So, the ruins this side of the city. Do you know if there are shrines, old temples, maybe? You know the land well, even if you have not ventured into them.
Yes.
The prey that we seek is at these temples.
Well, you see, the little red wizards, they go into the temple sometimes. There are lots of traps, nothing worth going. So, stew, everybody. Stew, everybody wants stew, yes.
Da, stew.
Yes, sit. We have stew, and I tell you a story, yes.
I'm gonna kind of
Is
shuffle.
it poisoned?
Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle over to.
Roll an
to
insight
Olive-
check.
Yeah. Right. What I
They will
was
straight
gonna
up trust
say
this guy.
is that I'm gonna shuffle over to Ilhek and be like, "This guy loves poison. Could you check it for poison?" And I will offer you the help action.
The
Bye.
first one counts, I shouldn't have double rolled.
Well, as he said, she was going to offer you the help actions.
Yeah, so you get a 19, I guess.
And the first one's a nat 1. Cause
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because you take the higher of the two with advantage.
So, one thing at a time. Who's taking the stew?
Baylor straight up trusts this guy, so he's
Okay.
going to take the stew.
I will wait until I figure
And
out how I
start
feel about this
chowing
bloke.
down.
So, you were fairly sure, Ilhak, that this guy is batshit crazy and does not give up a fight ever. I will say that you believe he's not going to let you leave here alive.
Can I? Oh,
So,
Yeah,
all right.
Baylor thinks he's sound. Like, Baylor's just chowing down. As soon as he gets that bowl, Baylor is just... unless someone explicitly stops him, he is just munching down.
So he will start to tell you a story while he's handing out soup.
I am going to reject the soup and stand up and put a feathery hand on Baylor's shoulder and go, maybe you should consider that I can make something else, and we not take this man's rations. He hasn't hunted in, or rather hasn't had a successful hunt in a moon, so perhaps we provide him with our rations instead and share, rather than just coming into his house. She's trying to be subtle yet also pressing of don't fucking eat this.
No, it's offered us offered us hospitality, though. We can share our rations with him, but this is good stew.
You can accept his you can accept his hospitality in form of the shelter for the moment, perhaps, but I am keen to not take away his food. As he said, he's old.
Don't worry about it. I can get plenty of food. I am a great hunter. But
Can I eyeball at Artem to be perhaps get the more sensible brother involved?
Take offense to that.
You're not taking my subtle hints. I'm hoping you'll take his.
I'll just say to my brother and they'll come and stop.
He'll sort of look at you with a mouth full,
Stop.
puts the spoon back in, and just holds
Yeah,
it, looking
I'll
at
say
it.
to him, I'll just kind of, under my breath, just be like, stop. Stop. There is more going on here.
seemingly,
kind of
go ahead.
and then just kind of let whoever was talking carry on talking.
Yes. So,
I think Elhack was talking about getting out rations and stuff. So
well, Bag of Nails, fairly oblivious to everything, will tell you how he came to Omu looking for the Navel of the Sun. Navel of the Moon. It is supposedly magic power. I want to find my lost son, but I have given up hope, and now I am too old, so I wish to die with great glory and great hunt.
What is the navel of the moon? And I'm trying to pull him into more of a conversation about what he's trying to do here. Can I do a medicine check on either Baylor or the soup itself to see if it's been tainted?
Which one do you want to do?
I will. Medicine sounds more like it's people focused rather than food focused, so I'll do it on Baylor.
Okay. I mean, He's not showing any signs of ill effect yet. It's kind of hard to tell at this point.
He acts funny anyway.
In all fairness, I'm not 100% that it's poison stew unless that like the poison he uses
I'm
for
just
the
not
arrows
gonna
is
trust
that.
anything right now.
'Cause he had it like pre-prepared. Do you know what I mean? Like this genuinely might be his dinner, and he's gonna just kill us in our sleep. So
I don't know. The inside check that I had is that he's not going to let us leave here alive, and the fact that he's given us food is why my line of thinking is that way. But I'm going to keep an eye on Baylor's behavior specifically because he's the only one so far that has eaten the stew. And I'm going to maybe have a sweep around the room to see where there are... Because he's currently disarmed from his bow and arrow, but I'm going to have a brief sweep around to the room to see where the nearest, within reach knives are or things.
Well, he carries a short sword.
Well, that is obvious,
and daggers,
but
yeah. I mean,
other stuff.
Nah, he's got some daggers on him. He's got a short sword on him. There's a meat cleaver on a counter where he prepares food.
Anything weird about where he prepares food?
No.
Does he eat people? Is he feeding us people?
Well, he has referred to myself and you as prey. So,
if it turns out that Baylor's eating other tabaxi, that's going to be fucking hilarious.
Well, no, he seems to have a respect, an almost respect and a working relationship with the other tabaxi in the area, which also means there are potentially 2 more, which is fantastic. But yeah, I'm not trusting the situation.
All right, so my question is anybody else going to eat any of the stew, or are you going to trust Ilhak's perception?
Yeah. I was a bit skeptical about eating it anyway, honestly. So I will, I will take Ilhak's lead and just sense that.
Can we actually
if they appear to show clerical, because they seem to show a clerical thing, knowing the monastery and stuff, knowing that they are quote unquote wise. And probably have a good read on people because of it, then I will trust their insight, because I also have quite high insight. So
okay.
I was helping Ilhak, so I'm, me and Ilhak are we're like buddies in this scene,
Oh dear.
so I wasn't gonna eat anyway. And if you want me to, Samfire, I will tell you, but I will tell you with my fucking cool ass helmet, so that we don't annoy him and upset him.
Oh,
that's a really good plan. I keep on forgetting you have that helmet.
Yeah, I'll politely decline.
Okay. All right, so is there anything else you all want to do with Bag of Nails? Because other than tell you about the magic stone, which
listen to this
the
story.
Navel of the Moon.
Yeah, I do want to hear the story. I do want to know what
pretty
it's
much
about.
told you all there was to it. He just tells about how he had heard of a magical stone called the Navel of the Moon that was here in Omu, and so he came seeking the magical stone to use its powers to help him find his lost son. But he has been here for many moons with no magical stone, and has since given up hope. So now...
When you say lost son...
Yes?
Does that come with descriptions, circumstances of loss?
No.
Just straight up, I lost him.
Yes. You get, this guy, when he tells stories, they're one step away from mad ramblings. because he's not all there?
Okay.
Because Z is the kind of person who doesn't have tons of patience with this stuff, she's just gonna like partway through his story be like, I'm so sorry, I'm just gonna head up to the roof and take a walk. And all I'm gonna do is just pace around the roof. And if one of the other tabaxi comes back, I'll be like, hey guys, another tabaxi. I know my perception's not great. I know it's not the best place for me to be, but I don't know. It felt like a wise and relevant thing to do.
No,
So
I think that's a
gonna go
great
do it.
idea to keep an eye out for potential backup on his side.
Also,
Yeah.
the sun is
I
starting
don't
to
trust
set.
this.
Cool. The sun is starting to set.
I'm gonna go join Z on the roof.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Bird is stuck in a house full of cats and is just sweating.
Well, I mean, to be fair, one of the cats leapt into the fucking
Yeah, it's
river after you
fine,
earlier.
but
The other one
also,
pulled you up. So,
But the other one's also...
if you feel stressed when you see dogs, I'm allowed to feel stressed when I see cats.
Especially since one of those cats shot at her with a poison arrow.
Yeah.
yeah. So just see what information we can get out of him. And then if we're not going to get anything else, I'll just go. Yeah.
I mean, he will invite
See,
y'all to spend the night in his luxurious abode.
I would prefer not doing that.
Let me go and consult with my companions. I am sure that we will graciously accept.
Almost very dark after the sun sets.
They are only outside of the door. So I will go up to where Z is.
I assume me and Samfire have actually maybe sat down somewhere and we're just having a natter and hanging out. We've probably stopped doing the watch, knowing us.
I will tap my head to you, Z, to get you to detect thoughts.
I detect thoughts on you. What do I hear? What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about Copper Bell?
I will willingly fail myself, so that we can communicate. So,
you really think about pieces of string and chasing them.
Very funny.
And you really love your brother. It's cute. I like it.
Yes, well, for better or for worse, I love all of you in my own way.
Yes. Well, don't worry. I won't dig into the private corners. They're yours to keep.
I think Ilhak suspects this man of something a bit more than straight hospitality.
Yes, when we were looking at the stew together, I got that sense from her.
I propose maybe we lay a little trap.
Ah.
He has offered us a night in his abode.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we graciously accept and pretend to fall asleep and just be ready.
Better the enemy you know. Better the enemy you know in here than the enemies you don't know out there. So.
The other alternative is that we could just storm in and kill him. Which I'm not beyond that.
He's a crazy old man. There are plenty of crazy old men in the Archaeological Society. If he makes a move on us, I think we could beat him easily, unless he drips poison into our sleeping mouths. So as you say, we take a relatively sleepless one. We all watch out for each other. I'm sure he'll understand. He's a hunter. Easy.
Duh. I think maybe we close our eyes but do not sleep, and when he springs, we will spring. It is now how we get this information to Ilhak. My brother speaks Undercommon, as you know. It's not a problem.
I think perhaps you can just say, in our group, we like to take watches, force of habit. and we just take watches as usual. You can't be mad at us for that.
No, but I would rather.
You, noble monk of the temple of Helm, wish to trick an innocent old man?
My
She has like a big joking smile on her face. She does not think he's innocent at all.
You know that my first duty is the protection of my people. How I reach those means, I do not care.
It's a bit open to interpretation.
This is also a telepathic conversation, FYI.
Yeah,
I know. I was just like
just Artem and Z just intently
staring at
each
each
other,
other,
like pulling funny
smiling.
faces.
My comment was okay,
Yeah,
so it's
like-
fine.
Yeah, but yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
okay.
basically
let's
what I want to
fucking
get
do
across,
it.
OC, is that I don't want to I don't want it to be a one-on-one when it could be a 5-on-1.
Yeah, okay.
Artem is not
take
about
a
to
point
fuck
of
around and find out.
exhaustion for the sake of a trick, and if that fails, we go off and we camp somewhere else in the forest. Right? I don't think he'll get to the point where we need to take the point of exhaustion, right? But the problem is if he doesn't spring anything on us for the next 8 hours and we've all kind of stayed half awake, we're all going to have to take a point of exhaustion, which is a bit annoying. But I quite like this idea. I think it's fun anyway. I don't want to poop on the fun. I say let's just take it, and if we end up with a point of exhaustion, we end up with a point of exhaustion.
the thing is, I was already low on spells at the start of this.
How
So
about we
now
just
I've got-
don't tell the Aarakocra and we let her sleep?
Yeah, we
And
can
then
let you
maybe
sleep
she
it out.
gets
Like,
a
we got a
long
bard,
rest
it's
in.
fine.
She gets a
We got
long
a bard.
rested and the
Bards
rest
can heal.
of us run out
The
of shit.
poor fucking bird just straight out. She's had a stressful day.
Yeah, she's had a stressful day, just let her nap. Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of how we would specifically plan this, but OOC, I like what you're throwing down, Josh. I think it sounds good.
I think we just close our eyes and don't sleep, and then when kerfuffle happens,
We
just
don't
bounce
even,
in.
we do the squinty thing, you know?
Like, if you have one of us up for a watch, and then the rest of you kind of half awake, I guess.
All right. So
Yeah.
the plan is to camp there, but not really camp there and wait to see how things happen.
Yeah, basically, yeah, just sort of shut our eyes and wait for him to make a move, and the second he does, we'll bounce him.
And if he doesn't,
Then I guess we take a point of exhaustion and
Get up and leave the next day.
yeah, get up and stroll on out of there.
okay.
I will also assume that he's
If
like
Ilhak's
got
intuition
traps
is
around
right-
his house. Like I'm fully willing to believe that.
We're about to fuck up the sleeping patterns big time, gang.
All right. Well,
Like in real life.
you know what? It's almost 11 o'clock. I don't think this is going to get resolved.
No.
So we'll find
They're
out
being very cautious.
what actually happens in 2 weeks when we come back.
Oh yeah,
Because we
shit!
are not playing next week.
Just
We can come up with a really detailed plan over the next 2 weeks just for you, Kirk.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Just make sure you know. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do so I have time to
You
prep.
guys enjoy that because Baylor absolutely 100% trusts this guy. So
well, if he
Kindred
starts getting
spirits.
ill, like we know what's up, even if Baylor doesn't.
Can I just ask Samfire, just like when we go back in, be like, can you play your drums for him and we have a little and we just have a little dance before
A
this
tiny
whole thing
dance
shakes
party.
down? Yeah, I think it'd be cute, you know.
A mini forest rave.
I mean, that's what the battle music is, right? It's just sandfire.
All right,
Pretty
cool.
much.
We're going to go back to the chat screen here, and we're going to do some outros before we sign off for the night. I can't wait to see how this horribly bad this goes. Let's go ahead and start with the man we cannot see, Mr. Singularity Josh. How are you? No. Did you enjoy the session? Whatever. And where can we find you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. Hampered by technical issues once again, but the connection seemed a bit more stable this week. So, aside from the small fuck up with the microphone, was mostly fine. In terms of like tech, Fridays is always a day that kind of gets me through the week in one way or the other. So, it's nice to play with my favourite people at my favourite table. So, that's me. At the moment, you can find me basically on Twitter and the Discord because as preluded to, I am having mad technical issues and don't have a PC. But you can find me normally on twitch.tv/Josh. Normally playing video games of some variety, most of the time raw.
Cool.
And off goes his mic.
Neve, did you enjoy anything about today's session? Where can we find you? Or not
I
find
enjoyed
you?
today's session. You can't find me. I only really exist on the Discord. I exist on 2 Discords now, actually, which is the Discord for Get On Patreon. I also exist on the Roll for Good Discord, which, if Prue lets me, I can share a link.
Yeah, you're welcome to share a link. Roll for
Because
Good
I
is
just so happy to
Europeans
have
playing
it.
TTRPGs for charity, and we're completely community organised, so we organise everything via Discord and Google Drive. So come join if you want to either play or help organise. Either's fine.
Invite people, there it is. Yeah, I enjoyed today's session though. Combat was interesting. That's entirely the wrong place to put that.
That's fine.
That's the correct place.
There you go.
But I do have a good news story. And Rob will appreciate this one, I think, because it's saving people for animals from harm. There were 2 ultra rare bright orange lobsters at a cash and carry food place, and a fishmonger noticed that and said, "That's not right. They're super, super rare. They're like 1 in 30 million. They have this weird genetic mutation which makes them bright orange." Alerted the people that worked there, and they are now at, I think it's Birmingham Sea Life Centre. They're at a Sea Life Centre, I think it's Birmingham, and the Sea Life Centre is currently asking the public for names, which I think is really cute, that they save these 2 wonderfully beautiful creatures from being eaten.
Cool.
I suggest Tangerine and Satsuma.
Cool.
They were also caught in North America, most likely.
And they're now in Birmingham.
That's a cool story, Neve.
Excellent.
They're
The Undead
dead lobsters.
Gamer.
Thank you, Neve.
Hello. Great game. Love that we bumped into like this crazy old tabaxi in the forest, feeling an absolute kinship with this chap. Yeah. More fun. Also, it was kind of nice to like not do a puzzle thing because that's been quite consistent, which has been fine, but it's been nice to sort of like run into something else in this city. So yeah, props. Yeah, so you can find me on the internet, on the socials at the Undead Gamer, game without the E. Also find me on Twitter. Hang on, Twitch rather. One of the T fucking things. Twitch.tv/the Undead Gamer. I need to stream more. But I've like started a new job and it's really tiring and like mentally I'm just like blah. So bear with. But I'll get back to that. And this podcast that I keep fucking spewing about that we have not done in months. I'm so bad at this. The Undead Gaming Cast, go check it out on where you can find podcasts. Me and Singularity Josh and occasionally guests talk about video games, the industry and stuff and all things. So that. Thank you.
I'll be the next guest.
Excellent.
No one wants to hear me talk.
I do. I like your sultry tones, Colonel.
Well, I mean, if you write me a script, I'll be happy to read it for you. Burrito.
Send me off to sleep, you will.
You can only find me here and lurking in either the Undead Gamers Twitch chat or Alex in the Hyphens Twitch chat. I am active on Prue's Discord as well as on the Kilted Cajun Discord and just a variety of different Discords, but otherwise you won't be able to get a hold of me on most other platforms, basically. I really enjoyed today, even though it seems to be that we were all very involved in planning different plans, not actually executing them with any like speed.
Welcome
I
to
know
Tomb.
my character was very paranoid today, and she's definitely going to become very, very flight shy. Like the last 2 times have been bad landings and just arrows and gargoyles, so she is not loving the whole flight situation at the moment. Yeah, that's it for me.
Cool. Last but not least, Prue.
Hello, I'm Prue. I am on the internet everywhere as Proopy Pants. You can find me. I talk a lot of shit on Twitter. I'm very active on the internet. This is my friend Max in the background. Max arrived at my house 20 minutes ago. This is Dougal. It's Dougal's birthday. Dougal got an Instagram this week, so please follow Dougal_the_ragdoll for great Dougal pics. We gotta get Dougal viral, you know?
I did follow Dougal on
Yes,
Instagram.
thank you so much. I'm Proof Events Ever Online. I help run Roll for Good. Roll for Good is run by Dougal, you're so floppy. Roll for Good is run by lots of different people. I also run a UK and Europe tabletop role-playing game server, so if you're into tabletop role-playing games, they've even got... It's actually just a role-playing game in general server, because quite a few people wanted an area to talk about LARP and conventions, so if you want to talk about that stuff with the European community, you're more than welcome to come join that. I'm also part of Chasing Tales role-playing games. I will be facilitating a game of Alice is Missing for them on Monday, so if you want to see a really interesting, heartfelt, emotional TTRPG that's about 5 teenagers who live in Northern California whose friend Alice goes missing and all they can do is text each other because they're teenagers and they have no other resources, and you sit and you play in silence just messaging each other. Come along, it'll be fun, it'll be intense, it'll be weird, and you can watch me flash my lack of technical prowess as the stream potentially falls apart because there's a lot of tech that I gotta do. No, I'm involved in Witch and Craft games as well. I play Rogue Trader on a Sunday. If you want to come watch me play Rogue Trader on a Sunday, 9 p.m. till midnight UK time, you can come watch me be a tech priest if you're into your Warhammer. I'm a big fat tech priest who likes to free think and hates the Empire. Whoops. That's me. That's everything. Finally.
Cool.
Done.
All right. Well, I am Kirk at Celtic Cajun. You can find me on Twitter at Celtic Cajun, where mostly I'm just going to tell you what's when the channel goes live, etc. But you can find me here every Friday except for next Friday, running this game for these lovely group of people where I try to kill them, they try to avoid it and kill me in return. And that's Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah. So, I'm going to roll some credits. Have a good night, have a good weekend, have a good week, and we'll see you in 2. Bye.
Bye.